want to put that out there.
swear.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start straight away. I'm not trying to start straight away. I'm just saying.
I hate you. How can it come home? I hate you.
It's come home. It's been to us 3 times, and we're here to see United beat Copenhagen, get back on track this season. Start the build, 8 points off top. Not going to win the league, but get back in the Champions League regularly like we deserve,
You lot ain't actually won a I mean, it's all you've won Champions Leagues in the past. I hear that, innit? But you man ain't even won a Champions League game yet this season. Like that.
It's tough.
10 o'clock tonight.
Is that what you're waiting for? Copenhagen?
Yeah.
How the mighty have fallen, bro. How the mighty have fallen.
You know what? Onana killed us last game.
He's killed you all season.
Yeah, he killed us last game. And
who you looking forward to see on the Man United aspect? Who are you looking forward to seeing?
It's got to a point where it's got to be about Garnacho. Rashford's just...
That is stinky, bro.
That's exactly
I thought he was going to say Rashford or something, but he said Garnacho.
No. Garnacho's been exciting the last 3-4 games. He's the only attacker who looks like he's got something about him.
Not true.
No, well...
It's not unfair. That's your big signing, bro.
9 goals last season.
Yeah. All right, that's deserved.
9 goals.
That's deserved. But Haaland's all right. But Garnacho's the exciting player. Haaland hopefully will get the goals and he'll become a 30-goal season striker. But Garnacho's the guy. Down the wingers are poor at the moment. It's dire strains at United. It's dire strains. Not going to talk about the back 4.
Yeah, that's dead. You might have got Maguire and Evans players. It's just a joke.
Are they starting tonight?
I haven't seen the lineup.
I'm going to go through the teams.
Okay.
We'll do Sevilla versus Arsenal first. Sevilla have serious European pedigree. We know that. Serious. Do you know what I'm saying? Up top, brother.
Oh, sorry.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that was you guys. Shaky table. Because it's Sevilla. You should be shaky.
You're not even confident you're going to get 3 points against Copenhagen.
I'm very
so I don't understand.
confident.
You can't even name me 3 players that play for Copenhagen. Like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So Sevilla have Nyland in goal, Acuna left back, Navas right back, Gude.
Sorry.
Gude and Ramos. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Sergio Ramos is at the back. Samare, so Rakitic.
That Musaso?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Exactly. Luka Bacchio, En-Nesyri and Ocampos make up the front 3. And then Arsenal, there's been lots of talk. You want to read out the Arsenal team?
Yeah, man, why not? Right, so in goal we got David Raya. Controversial already.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to see him in goal for this game?
No. I'll give Ramsdale his spot back, man. They done him so dirty.
But even away from doing him dirty, the point of us having 2 top goalkeepers is that we rotate them anyway. That's the whole point. Like, we don't really want man to be getting injured, and then we have to play Ramsdale, and then he's all shaky.
Out of sorts.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway.
David Raya in goal. Tomiyasu left back, comes in for Zinchenko. Gabriel starting centre back alongside William Saliba. David White, I said David White, I'm thinking of David Raya. Benjamin White. Benny Blanco, right back, Odegaard, Jorginho, Rice midfield, Jesus Martinelli, Saka up top. What do I feel about this team, man?
In terms of Odegaard, talk to me, because there's claims being made, and I can feel Lex smirking. I'm not even looking at it, I can feel him smirking, yeah. There's claims being made that he's not showing up in big games right now.
I don't think he's not showing up in big games. It's hard for him to show up because teams are tactically blocking him out of games. If you get what I mean. So if you saw the Chelsea game, on the weekend and you saw how Chelsea set up, they had no number 9. Mm-hmm. They had a bunch of engines cooking around Odegaard in that centre midfield. Jorginho, mate, he could not handle that.
Yeah, Jorginho was dead.
The speed of the game.
I think Sevilla makes more sense for Jorginho to play, although I'm still not happy about seeing him play today.
100%. The pace of the game's different.
The pace of the game makes much more sense.
Gallagher, bro. I think Gallagher is an engine.
Yeah.
Enzo, Caicedo, engines.
Yeah.
Running that midfield and all
Caicedo, I'm not allowing. Enzo's not an engine.
He's not an engine, but listen, he's doing more doggies than Jorginho.
Yeah, they got legs in the midfield.
Do you agree with that about Odegaard?
What? Do I agree with what?
About against Chelsea, he just got blocked out the middle and all.
It's same as City.
I think it's potentially true, but I don't think it matters. Like, if you're a baller, you got to find a way. Like this guy's meant to be one of the best number 10s. We're seeing a lot of teams play nowadays without a number 10. People don't really play with a traditional number 10. But if you are going to take that position, he doesn't have to do a lot of defensive legs. He's just got to sit in the middle and pull strings. He needs to be more comfortable receiving the ball in tight spaces. I'm seeing Gabriel Jesus dropping back into the DM position because what I saw against Chelsea is that they didn't even feel comfortable playing the ball to Jorginho. They don't want to play the ball to Jorginho because they know that he can't take the ball on the half turn because he's whack.
He's just going to set it straight back.
So it's Jesus dropping all the way back from goalkeeper and popping it off to Ben White. Odegaard's got to do that.
So, and if you look at Odegaard though, the way that he's playing, the guy is always pressing. Sometimes he's higher than Jesus, as you said.
He presses a lot.
He presses very hard up the pitch, so it's very hard for him to then come back. I think it's something to do with Arteta's tactics.
I think it is as well.
100%.
I think it is as well. But it is partly the tactics. But, you know, he's a luxury player. He's got to make things happen. We're away to Sevilla. Do you know what I'm saying? We know they've got serious European pedigree. Like I said, they've got multiple Champions League winners in the team. A player that's won multiple Champions League, that's what I mean, with Sergio Ramos. You guys are at home with a much easier game. Talk us through your team.
Okay. So we're done with Odegaard.
Brother,
Okay,
you just heard me. You just heard what I said.
You just heard
what I said, blood.
All right, so we've got Andre Onana. We've got...
yeah, bro, I'm talking about Odegaard. We'll talk about Onana in a minute.
No, it's okay, it's all right.
If Onana went missing, like Odegaard goes missing, you lot would be better off, blood. Unfortunately, he's there. Like,
you man was talking about Ramsdale saying he's too hyped up and that. Onana coming on a bossy thing, you know.
Yeah, I don't know who he thinks he is.
Exactly. And look at the performances.
Let's see, okay, that's good. So we've got Diego Dalot. Varane's back, which is massive. That's really, really big. Some experience in the Champions League. Champions League, Varane is back next to Harry. We'll move past that quickly. Reguilon, left back. Aaron back. Oh, McSauce is in. Scott McTominay starts. Rashford on the left. Bruno in the middle. Anthony on the right. We'll move past that quickly. And Højlund up front. So, strong lineup. Not too happy about McTominay. But you know something, he's been the informed player, which is...
Not too happy.
That's what I was going to say.
That guy's been cooking.
Do you know what? I'll tell you why. Because look how, if we're playing that formation and he's back in that double pivot at the back, that's not where he plays well. He's much better further forward. So
you guys have loads of players that like that.
Yeah,
unless Amrabat as well.
Yeah, well, unless he's going to slide Amrabat into DM and sort of play, I don't know, a 4-1-2. I guess it would be a 4-1-4-1, wouldn't it? Yeah, unless he plays that formation.
Is this the first time Amrabat's actually going to get to play in his position?
I think he played there Saturday.
I haven't seen him since he's been there, I can't lie.
He's playing he
has no highlights.
He's playing left back. No.
You got no hair to have highlights. Yeah. You know, like that. And then talk us through the FC Copenhagen team, which, you know, will allow certain pronunciations and stuff, because realistically, like, man don't know anybody in this team, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You're looking desperately and squinting to find someone you know, and you don't know no one there. Do you know what I'm saying? So allow it.
Oh, El Yanusi.
Well,
ex-Prem baller.
You got
is that one then?
Yeah, right. Hey, listen.
What's the bench? Because Højlund's brother might be on the bench.
Oh, you are.
No, I'm serious.
We don't care.
No, I'm just saying.
On behalf of everybody that's watching, we don't care.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? So are you going to talk us through the team, or are we just going to say their side man and move on? Because you look reluctant.
I don't want to butcher their names. I don't want to get them all wrong.
Alright, cool. So there's 11 nobodies in this team, yeah?
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Alright, cool. So if you man don't win...
And Højlund's in his home country, he has to land today.
I see what you guys are trying to do.
It's not what we're trying to do. I'm just telling you the truth.
It's okay.
Oh, it's Europa League.
I'm telling you the truth.
Joe's decided it is must win today. Like, obviously if we draw, then probably is it officially Europa League if we draw? Pretty much is, isn't it?
Have a look at the groups.
I think you have one game left.
And we'd have to win out and win a lot of goals, yeah.
Yeah, if you were to draw, you'd have one game left, and then
if you
relying on other teams as well, right?
Relying on other teams, yeah. I think you would need Galatasaray to get something against.
It'll be the reverse fixture.
Yeah, they'd have to beat them. Copenhagen would have to get something against Galatasaray.
Yeah.
Who they, Munich beat them 3. Was it 3-1 in the end? It was 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 in the end. Yeah. So we're 10 minutes away from kickoff. We will start thinking about predictions because, we're going to predict now, but start thinking about it. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll come around to it and stuff like that. For you, I'm going to go to both of you, but I'll start with Lex. For you, what's the ambition for the season? Because the Champions League, like we just said, has not been going the way that really you want it to be going. You're not going to win no Prem. Is it another Energy Cup thing? Because you man won the Energy Cup and then got no...
And then we got no energy.
You got no energy. It don't make no sense.
We used it all up. I think it's got to be... It's top 5 this year, isn't it? I think it's just... I hate to say I think it's got to be top 5.
I've been out with Lex, and a couple of men were talking to us and they were like, yo, pause. And they were like, yo, what football team do you support? And he was like, Mercedes. That's how bad it is. Man just start saying, I support Mercedes now. We don't even claim Man United. Like, that's just...
If he still had Chevrolet on the front, yeah, it would have been techie.
Yeah, 100%.
I never thought that one, you know, that was good.
Real talk, do you know what I'm saying? So, like, you're sponsored by Gran Turismo and that. Like, so top 5.
I think that's it. It's been such a bad start to the season.
Is that not going backwards then? So you're saying
Yeah,
that
100%
as Ten Hag is getting further into his
Tenure.
do you know what I'm saying? Like, you man are going backwards.
I think we are going backwards, but I don't necessarily think it's on him. You're going to get onto me, but I think it's a lot of the stuff that's happening off the pitch. I think we've got to see what happens with the sale as well. See if
You man keep talking about sale, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you from
Your sale is old. The sale is Black Friday is around the corner. The sale is over now.
Talk, bro. You man, you're not from Manchester.
Radcliffe,
sale,
hold
bro.
that.
Yeah.
You get me?
You've got
Director of football.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand what the.
I tell you,
you man spend more money than everybody else most years anyway. So
nah,
what?
not the
been
last
spending.
couple. Not the last couple.
But even when you weren't winning anything anyway. So that's not an argument. Start talking about sales.
But there's still a lot of players who aren't good enough in that
Yeah,
team.
but there's
I'm not gonna talk.
they've had a marquee signing every summer.
Every summer.
Up until what? The summer just gone.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho. Who else have you had? Anthony.
But that was the
Prior
problem.
to
We're
that.
signing all these names. It needs to be a better system.
Yeah, but
Even
then
this
that's your talent ID.
Even this summer, they were telling us that like Hoyland's the new
9 goals. That's
that
what I'm
wasn't me.
saying,
That
bro.
wasn't me. That wasn't me.
A lot of your fans were saying that.
You know that wasn't me. You know that.
And then
wasn't
you
me.
man are saying, oh, we've got the best players in the world, but the problem is the training pitch, innit? It's the training pitch's fault, innit? If we had a better training pitch,
If we got better saunas, steam
if we had
rooms
better
and that.
saunas and steam rooms, it would all be better. That's what you man are.
Do you know who our director of football is?
I don't
Sorry?
care
Do you know who our director of football is?
Do you know who our director of
No,
football
no,
is?
I don't.
It's because no one cares.
Yeah, I care.
Ain't our director of football Eddie Gaspar?
Yeah.
But
I
I
know
see,
that, but
no,
you
but
don't
you
know.
see, this is the difference. You see the work that Eddie's putting in.
Yeah.
Like he gets a lot of plaudits at the moment. But you can see he's going to Brazil. He's scouting these young players. He's putting work in with these transfers and the talent ID. He's working alongside Mikel Arteta to make sure we're not just wasting money here.
And players come in and fit the system.
Right,
Yeah.
system football. It's back in play now.
But that's what I'm saying. But we're missing. We've got players who they just shouldn't be there. Our director of football is Darren Fletcher. So they're saying that when Jim Ratcliffe comes in, Paul Mitchell will come in, who was the old Spurs director, and he's done pretty well in France as well.
Spurs director
Director of football, yeah. They've had some players.
Yeah, better off with you.
Stinks.
That's very smart.
You know, I forgot where I was before I mentioned it. Before I mentioned that team, I forgot where I was.
What about for you? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know you're one of the ambitious Arsenal fans.
very.
What's the goal for the goal for the season? And can you make sure that's muted as well? Yeah, so what's the goal for the season?
For overall.
Yeah, like for Arsenal.
I think we can win the league here. I'm pretty confident. After seeing our performance last season, I think we can win the league. We've improved as a team, but I feel like Arteta, even though we've been improved as a team, Arteta has changed his tactics this season. Yeah. This is why we've been harder to beat.
How's he changed it? Because I haven't seen Arsenal play this year.
So if you can see, we're much more compact, we're much more resolute. Defensively. If you saw against Chelsea, even though we did leak goals, we've got players in the team that can step up like Declan Rice. What a goal, by the way. The way he stepped up in that game, we wouldn't have had anyone to do that for us last season. Who was going to do that? Jorginho.
Yeah.
Aston Villa.
How's that?
He made me believe about this guy. He made me believe, and then just...
But those players, those signers like Declan Rice, some 100 millions, that's what I expect to see from your players like Anthony.
Yeah.
There's no game changers in your team right now.
That's why I said Garnacho. That's why I said Garnacho. He's the only guy coming in who's like attacking, aggressive, tries to make something happen. Holding tries to get on the end of stuff, but you can still see he's a little bit raw.
Yeah.
And then he keeps sticking Bruno out on the right because of the Anthony situation and Sancho playing FIFA at 3 in the morning and getting chubby. Like, we've just got no one over there.
Do you know what? Off the back of you saying that, I just want to bring in the chat, yeah? Thank you for dropping the chat. Christopher Jacobson, shout out to you, blood. Said, United fans always got excuses. I agree, blood.
Always excuses.
Bro. Real talk, excuse FC, bro.
It's just being honest. That's what, you know.
You might need to, you don't need to start doing, you might need to start doing CRB checks on your players, honestly.
I never saw this.
Yeah, I know, we're seeing the highlights of the Chelsea game, David Raya being alive.
Shocking.
Get this off the screen, blood. But yeah, like, what's it called? You might need to start doing CRB checks on your players. That would change everything.
Yeah. Look. I don't deny that. You know, the recruitment's been shocking.
Checks are crazy.
The recruitment's been shocking.
One of them came from your academy.
But there must be mad but the intelligence. Do you know how much money you lot have? Like the intelligence you have to have in
He
these
even played for him
situations.
before. Anthony played for him before. He must know his temperament. He played for him before.
And even Greenwood, he saw the little shaky stuff with England, with Foden, Iceland.
Everyone I know, including United fans, said Greenwood's a weirdo. Everyone thought he was odd before that whole thing, and obviously.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Come up to me and say, yo, like you can't.
No, I know. I don't know.
What are you gonna do? Like,
I don't know. I don't know innit. I'm not here to find solution. I'm a man innit. I'm not a girl. I don't have these problems. Do you know what I'm saying? But they're not my issues to deal with. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, you man.
Kuna.
I don't know.
But that's what everyone talks about the sale, because the whole culture, like, it needs, like,
you didn't even
the
sell him. You
structure-
loaned him to Getafe.
No, I mean the
Club
sale of
sale.
the club sale, like,
Oh.
like the whole structure. Darren Ferguson, all those guys.
Is he on
Richard,
loan?
He's on loan.
He's on loan.
yeah,
He's coming back.
Stinks.
he won't come back. They won't have him back.
Stinky.
Bro,
man.
They're trying to get money. They're trying to get money from him.
You could've-
They're trying to
you
get
could've
money
let
from
him go
him.
as a free
No, I
agent.
agree. I agree.
They're gonna,
I agree.
They're gonna try.
But-
If it dies down enough, they're gonna try and make him come back.
Yeah.
No. I think they
You
couldn't
know
sack him.
he's
They
like a
couldn't
new
sack him.
signing.
Yeah. The new signing one. He's gonna go to rehab and that, blood. I'm saying Amy Winehouse and that.
Oh, it's
Speak
tough.
to you.
It's tough.
They need to tear everybody out. Richard and all
How
those
will
guys.
a sale? Because you man want the Saudis, even though you cussed off City about Saudi money for the last 10, 15 years.
We
No,
ain't
you man
getting
want
Saudi though, are
But
we?
that's what you wanted. That's why you're upset about Jim Ratcliffe. But how will that change the culture?
Because there should be a whole new management infrastructure. Like, that's what they're
But
talking
shouldn't
about.
the
Paul Mitchell
manager
coming in.
implement that whole team thing? You see the way Arteta's done it at Arsenal. The manager has implemented that winning mentality. Even
but
if
isn't that
you
Eddie
can
who
get
lets
onto
him
the
get-
dog as much as you want, but it's part of the mentality. You get me?
Yeah.
Constantly walking around talking about win the dog. Like it's just a mentality. It's a mentality
I love the
thing.
dog. I love the
Whereas
dog.
you guys, it's just everything that seems so gloomy.
It's
Like
a
no one
brand.
looks.
Manchester United is a brand. It has been for the last 10 years, and that's what needs to change. And that's from the top. That's from the very top.
All right, we got.
But
Arsenal.
we'll still win today.
We got Arsenal walking out and United walking out as well. We're going to cover both games at the same time. Before we kick off, we're closing in on kickoff now. Predictions, Denny Den, give me your predictions for the Arsenal. In fact, give me your predictions for both games.
I'm going
I'm going to write this down as well, so I can't lie afterwards.
2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 Arsenal. I think it's going to be a tight game. Obviously, European pedigree. We're away from home. We saw how he was away from home against Lens, however you pronounce it.
They're very good at home though. But then again, so is Sevilla.
Exactly. But to be fair, Sevilla's had a shaky start to the season so far, but they've got players in that team that can give us a problem. El Nasri, Rakitic, Sergio Ramos, they've got players. Whereas Man United against Copenhagen, I expect you guys to win.
Same.
I'm doing you guys justice here. I expect a steady 2-0 from Man United. And yeah, that's my predictions. I don't have much to say about Copenhagen, so I don't know what their threat is. LAUC from somewhere in the Prem. But yeah, man, 2-0, Man United, Copenhagen.
Lex F1, predictions on both games.
I agree with Denz on United. I think it'll be 2-0 to Manchester United. And I think Arsenal will finish 1-1. Seville, like all the jokes and banter aside, Seville are a nightmare team to play in Europe. They're not one of the big teams, but if you get caught slacking just a little bit against Seville away, they will make you pay. You can't make mistakes. You can't go there with the wrong mentality.
Yeah.
They're a big time European side and they do well in the Liga as well. So I think 1-1 is a great result for anybody going to Seville. So I'm not saying that as shots. I think 1-1. I think you can see their crowd as well. They make the atmosphere. It's like
Loads of tifos everywhere.
Yeah, it's massive. It's and I think it's a great test for Arsenal as well.
Tifo.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was wondering, like, obviously you said you think that you're not going to win 2-0, Man United are going to win 2-0. Is that because of Harry Maguire's unbelievable record when he plays? Because he did say when he does get picked, he's got a great record, and you know what I mean. You can't really.
I agree.
what I mean?
Oh, by the way, they've got on the United stream the lineup we spoke about, sliding Amrabat into the DM position, and then they put
further up.
yeah. I mean that's where he's got to play. He's so much better there. So hopefully,
Do you think Ten Hag is out of his depth? Christopher Jacobson wants to know.
no, I don't.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he's out of his
Do you
depth.
think Ten Hag is out of his depth?
Very much.
If you could swap Ten Hag for Arteta right now, would you do it?
Come on.
No. If you could swap Ten Hag for Arteta right now,
Right, this second now.
right this second right now.
This Arteta and this, like, do you know what I'm saying? Yes.
The Arteta's unbeaten this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you would. Yeah, of course you would. You can't.
Interesting.
You can't. You can't
Like, if
deny
you look
that
at
stuff.
Ten Hag's pedigree, like prior to Arsenal, you know, prior to Man United, what's that, Ajax? Where was he prior to that? I'm sure he was at a big club as well.
He was
Was
at
he at Barca
Bayern.
or Bayern?
He was
Bayern.
Pep's assistant at Bayern.
Okay, look at the assistants now. The difference in quality.
Yeah.
Who picked up more? Arteta.
For now, but you know, it's only second season. Arteta struggled for a couple of years.
And Ten Hag had a very successful time in Holland
Yeah.
as well. So he had that experience behind him.
Were you guys ever Arteta out when he was struggling?
No, never.
He was.
I think
I wasn't Arteta out, I was Emery out. That's what I was trying to
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what it
conclude
is,
in my head.
When you man got Ten Hag, I said to all the fans that I know, I said to you as well, how many years do you give him? Because it's not going to happen, and it's good. The thing is, the transition or the road to win a title. I know we ain't won a title yet, but the road to winning a title before you get to that point is ugly. Everything about it is ugly and stinky. So it's going to be a horrible road to get there. So I was saying to fans, Man United fans, how many years do you give him? These man like, nah, like we've got to do a full rebuild. I'll give him like 3, maybe 4 years. 18 months in, nah, get him out. Get him out. But you have to stay with it. You have to.
I agree.
You have to go backwards to go forwards.
Do you know
I
he
agree.
wants to put pressure on Ten Hag as well?
Who's that?
Ange.
Yeah, big time.
Bro, it's
Big
been
time.
like 4 or 5 months and Tottenham are really cooking. As much as I hate to say it, they're cooking.
Yeah.
But it's not looking good for Man United and
Yeah,
Ten
but
Hag.
that's not a big job, is it? The Spurs job.
They're better than you right now.
They're second in the table by Man City, right? Or they're top right now.
The top.
They're
They're
top.
top of the
Yeah,
table.
they're actually
They're top
top.
of the
Arsenal,
table.
we're joint.
Kicked off, here we go. David Raya.
Let's go, boys.
Good long
Let's
kick.
kick
That's
off.
what you want to see straight away.
Yeah, get out of there.
Yeah, Jorginho, I'm just worried about, bro.
No, but this
you
is
know what? My
this is his
prediction,
pace.
I'm going Arsenal 3-1. I'm going Arsenal 3-1, man.
Is he confident?
Yeah, not really, but I just feel like it could be a 3-1 anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Like, let's write this down. 3-1 Arsenal.
There's a big tribute to Sir Bobby Charlton in Old Trafford today. Or at Old Trafford.
Rest in peace, Bobby Charlton as well.
Rest in
Real,
peace, man.
real football legend,
World Cup winner.
real heritage.
Yep.
Is he the last of them? Or there's one or two more?
I think he's the last one.
What's that out? The 66
The
one?
Charlton. The Charltons. Oh,
That's
the
way
66.
before
I
my
think,
time, bro.
yeah.
Yeah. No, he's an unbelievable baller as well in his time. He's a
Yeah.
top baller. So rest in peace him. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No matter what's happening, rivalries aside, do you know what I'm saying? It's all football, it's all a sport at the end of the day.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
Well, that was a foul.
Copenhagen are here to get their 1-1 draw, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why not, bro?
Why not?
Not, bro. That's what I'm
On
going
a series
for.
look at it, it's cooking.
Tough couple of weeks at United with Sir Alex's wife passing as well.
Oh, is it?
A couple of
Yeah,
weeks
his
ago.
wife passed away.
Yeah, Lady Ferguson
in
passed
peace,
2
man.
weeks ago. Yeah, tough couple
You lot
of
have
weeks.
had it bad this season, you know. I can't lie. Like this, every aspect.
Yeah, everything's gone wrong.
From the top level, outside of football, on the pitch, it's just not going. It's not going your way right now, man.
Yeah. To go back to Nick's question before, we were talking about Ten Hag. I think that's what a lot of United fans.
Christopher Jacobson, shout out to you, my guy. Jeff Hurst is the last one left from the
Jeff
66.
Hurst. He's the last one.
Oh, I know that name.
Of course he is. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of United fans wanted the Qatari ownership because they wanted to almost like cheat code it. Do you know what I mean? Just go out there, clear house, and have the
whole rebuild.
Yeah, and sort of an open checkbook to a degree. But you know, you look at what's happened at Chelsea. That clearly doesn't work, does it? As much as City has spent and Newcastle, they've been real smart signings, and they don't get taken for mugs.
But don't you think Chelsea's going to come good eventually? It just takes time with them.
No, I think it's a culture thing. I think it's like I think Ted Boy is a bit of a. I don't think he doesn't know what he's doing. I also think there's something dodgy going on.
I think, we
probably
know there's something dodgy.
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
We already know that because he buys players and does stuff that.
The 8-year, 9-year
He's also
contract.
linked players that are linked to clubs that he also owns, and it's all mad. But anyway,
Qatar stuff as
yeah,
well. Yeah,
but-
Saudi Pro League.
But the thing is, like, clubs like Brighton and these types of clubs, they're showing you that it doesn't have to be money. Do you know what I'm saying? You can do things other ways. It's not always, money is important, but it's not the only way to do things. And
Good recruitment.
yeah. And as I'm watching Arsenal play at the moment, Dens, I'll come to you. Do you think Saka should be playing this game? At the beginning of the season, I had a chat with my boy Alex, shout out Alex, and he said, for us to be successful this year,
Got to rest Saka.
players that are on the fringes, your Reece Nelsons, your Trossards, these types of players, they're going to be the most important players. Yeah, you've got your starting 11, but these players are going to be the most important players in terms of their...
I feel like what
season.
Arteta's trying to do, especially in the Cup Combo, especially the Champions League, should I say, you've got to start your strongest team, depending on your opposition. Right now, we're playing a a Sevilla team, as we keep saying, massive European pedigree, and I feel like they can cause us problems. And the options on the bench right now, who's actually starting on our bench quickly?
That's a good question. Let me go and check out the benches. But yeah, basically you're trying to say that the options on the bench are not good enough?
No, the options on the bench are good enough. But I don't think they should be starting these games. That was a foul, by the way.
Saka
I don't think they should be starting these games because we need like players like Saka to get on the ball. If we can close the game out early, I feel like that's what Arteta keeps trying to do, but he just can't get it done. Apart from the game against PSV, you saw it. He was winning 3-0 very quickly. Took off our best players, brought on the fringe players, and that's how we got the job done eventually. But against Lens, as you saw, it was a problem. And I'm pretty sure that sits in the back of his mind as well. Like, look what happened against Lens. We played pretty much our best team, and we lost. So imagine starting with the French players.
So on our bench, by the way, we have Aaron Ramsdale. Congratulations to him as well. He wasn't in the squad for Chelsea because he had a baby. So congratulations to him.
Congrats, man.
Aaron Ramsdale, Emile Smith-Rowe, Jakob Kivior, Eddie Nketiah, Cedric Suarez. So I'm convinced that he was gone. Maybe I sold him on FIFA. They couldn't sell him, man. Maybe I sold him on FIFA and I thought it was real life. I genuinely was convinced that he was gone.
He went Fulham alone. That's what it was.
Trossard, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Mohamed Elneny, Kai Havertz, Karl Hein, and Alexander Zinchenko. And I have to say, of all those names, Fabio Vieira to me is the one that
he should be starting.
He should be playing these games. You know, this is prime Fabio Vieira territory. He has an unbelievable GA return for Fabio Vieira. He's got the best GA return other than Saka and Martinelli.
The final ball, innit?
Goals and assists per minute played. It's Saka, Martinelli, and then it's Trossard and Vieira. They're the top four because Trossard and Vieira have mad GA for players that don't actually get played. Great all over the top now for Martinelli.
You got to give props to Martinelli, even though some people saying he hasn't started the season as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's had his injury problems and those things, but bro, you see when you're playing like as a fullback playing against Martinelli, this guy makes you run for the whole match, and then you bring on a guy as clinical as Trossard.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
He's got it. Like Trossard's gonna come on. All he needs is a strike, a clear shot on goal, and I'm telling you, it's in.
He's the best striker at our club.
Bro,
as in, like, not
clinical,
like
man.
The position, but I mean like
striking
of a ball. Yeah, he's the best striker of a ball at our club. Like it's insane. Like Declan Rice.
Oh, is that Tommy?
I thought that was Rice.
Tomiyasu played. Oh yeah, Tomiyasu came in for Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I saw him in Ealing the other day, actually, Tomiyasu. That's exactly what I want to be seeing from him. Exactly what. Well, not exactly.
He's more. I think he's more a confidence player. You know.
100%. I think he might be. Him and Saliba are our best out and out defenders. He can play anywhere across the back four.
I want to see him in centre back.
Yeah, he's so good, and they were saying that in training he wins everything in the air.
Oh really?
But yeah, he's the number one guy for winning things aerially. Yeah.
Look at this. Is what I'm saying about Odegaard. Where is he?
Yeah, that press. Yeah.
He's higher than Jesus, bro. And the ball's now in Sevilla's possession. Where is he?
Yeah.
Still the highest man pressing. I don't understand it.
Yes, it's. I think maybe the logic is Jesus is a little bit more combative and more physical for the midfield battle. Jesus is not very useful. Odegaard will not be very useful. And Acuna's going straight into.
He's a tank, by the way.
Yeah.
Tank.
Copenhagen have Batman in goal.
How are
Batman?
He's got one of those.
Oh, Osimhen.
How are the Osimhen?
Yeah.
How are United looking?
I hate to say the game hasn't settled down. The first couple of minutes, Copenhagen look like they're sort of. They fancy it. You can see they fancy it.
Copenhagen, Amrabat's just.
They've already had
He's battered for a challenge.
Go on, finish.
Back post ball.
Finish.
Go finish.
Go, here we go.
Oh my God, Copenhagen absolutely knocking at the door.
Wow. 2 minutes before.
Knocking at the door, you know.
When you guys talking about Saka, Onana made a good save for a corner and they put the corner over. It wasn't a bad shout, but Maguire.
Yes, Maguire caught him.
Yeah, Maguire.
The pace getting back. Yeah. Oh, he's struggling.
Look.
God, Jesus. What we saying? Play it.
Through.
Let's go. Finish, Martinelli. I was about to say, I'll take it.
I thought that was Erdogan, but bro, I'm not deep in any of our players, man. Am I even an Arsenal fan? What am I doing, like, man's calling everything wrong.
Who, this guy's like, yeah,
Corner from
Declan Rice.
Copenhagen. And it's another corner again. Copenhagen putting a lot of pressure on you, man. A lot of pressure.
This centre-back pairing, Maguire and Varane, is always one of United's shakiest.
You think so?
Yeah, like even...
Because Varane is good, he's very experienced and he's a leader, but he needs someone good next to him as well.
He doesn't trust Maguire.
He doesn't trust him.
He doesn't trust him at all.
Although Varane's good, he's not a tank like that to just like...
Yeah,
you know like when like Virgil was in his prime, you could put Virgil with anyone. Like, he's not a tank like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
You always had Sergio next to him. You had Sergio Ramos next to him.
100%, yeah, exactly.
You knew Sergio come flying in and do whatever.
Copenhagen again.
Yeah, they've been playing the
onto
best
you lot
football.
right now, you know.
But this has been United this season. Like, it just feels normal.
With teams like this, they're expected, in the normal rungs of football, they're expected to get slapped like 4-0.
Yeah.
So they can play with a next level of freedom. Do you know what I mean? Sevilla trying to come out and play some football, which, you know, I think they've got some really good athletes in their team, Sevilla, but we are probably the more technically gifted. And so
But it's looking like a physical battle. Though.
Yeah. It's really weird because you normally think the Premier League team is going to be the one with the most athletes.
And this
Here's
guy,
Navas
hey,
still
this,
playing
you know
at
what I'm
right back.
saying?
He's got to be 34, 35. How old is Navas now?
He's the captain.
That's got to be a while. Quite old.
I reckon he's about 34, 35 years old. Still playing very well.
Copenhagen look like the home team.
37.
Yeah.
For who?
Jesus Navas. He's 37. He's turning 38. And he still looks young.
Yeah, the eyes, isn't it? It's the eyes.
Yeah, man.
Copenhagen in, are they? And then it's a throw-in, I think.
I'm trying to find this stat that I saw on Sky Sports, man. Crazy stat.
Come on, United.
This Harry Maguire stat.
So United with Harry Maguire, games win.
14 wins, bro.
That's mad.
Do you know what that is?
Without.
Because
Do you know what game they lost when they had Harry Maguire?
Stop it. Is that when Garnacho was on side? is that when Garnacho was on side?
According to VAR, blood.
Yeah.
If we're doing that, then we won the league last year. Congratulations to us. You know what I'm saying? But we did.
Give us our title, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's because we sit so far back when Harry Maguire's playing. We just hit teams on the break.
Maybe that's the way you should play.
But that's back to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ball. Do you know what I mean?
And it was better under Ole. Didn't you guys finish second under Ole?
That's because you guys were still in transition.
Now you're saying your target is to finish 5th.
But I just think how the season started, like Den said, like everything on the pitch, off the pitch, I think we've just got to, the minimum is we've got to get back and make sure we're in a Champions League position and try and go again next season. And I think next year is the real pressure year with Ten Hag because he can't have any excuses.
Would you give him another year?
100%.
If he doesn't secure Champions League football, even though there's a 5th position up for grabs this year, if he doesn't secure that,
100%.
he's got to be gone in my eyes.
Nah, 100%. You know, I'll tell you why, because stuff like Kim, who's at Munich, we had those deals wrapped
Kim
up
and Jay?
we had it all in the bag.
Did you?
But they held back on everything. Like he hasn't got the centre back. Yeah, he hasn't got the centre back.
Saying that,
Jesus.
you still spent what 70 million on
Edge of the box.
Hoyland. You bought who else did you buy this summer? You bought Mount. You bought.
I don't know what Mount was about.
No.
I don't want to talk about Mount.
You spent some money this summer.
He spent money, but he hasn't got his.
Great football from Arsenal, Martinelli. We're gonna have to pick up some of these free kicks.
Oh, here we go. McSauce out to Rashford.
Declan.
Here we go. What's right?
Bro, Declan Rice is the boss, man.
Trying to take control of their games.
Yeah, Rashford dribbling into 2 people and wondering why it goes out for a throw in. Come on, man.
No one with that head shape can see clearly, bro.
Rashford.
That slope head is
real talk, bro.
So, question for you guys about Rashford. Do you think he just played for a contract last year? Do you think because he knew his contract was going to be up?
I don't think.
I don't believe in that.
Yes, but not on purpose. Like I don't think he did it consciously.
He didn't mean to cook.
Yeah, no, but not just that. Like he didn't mean to. Like it's like you know what? We obviously do a lot of boxing content here on the channel, and it's like in boxing, man are hungry until they get that bread.
Yeah.
But they don't mean to. Like they try to get up and work really hard.
It's a mental thing.
How hard can you work when you live that type of lifestyle with that kind of peas? And even though we're sitting here,
Sancho
as man on,
I was thinking Sancho.
Sancho never had a testicular fortune anyway. But,
Oh,
you know
this
what I'm saying?
guy.
But you know, look, Gabriel making Rakitic fall over.
You got the United.
They got a lot of fossils over there in Seville, innit?
Yeah, that's the retirement home. But the man on board is still punched into Jorginho. He did well that time. Amrabat on the ball for Man United.
This is what it's been like, Nick.
Lots of sideways passes.
Yeah, lots of sideways
Every
passes.
time I
not
see
much.
Raya in an Arsenal kit, yeah, it makes me mad, you know.
It looks weird, isn't it?
No, not weird, but it's like Arteta, like you done Ramsdale so dirty. He done all the
Come on,
drafting, and he just brought
Marcus.
in a.
Flip's sake, man.
I'll
What's
be
wrong with
vexed.
this
Foul
guy?
from Marcus Rashford. No foul. No foul
Oh,
given. Interesting. He's got Rashford's just got. No, that's not a foul.
God.
Nah, man, that's not a body
That's
check,
not a
man.
foul. Rashford's
this
getting
way
down
he
too
drives
easy.
people mad. He's just kick and run like his decision making is what lets him down all the time. It has done since he was a teenager, but it's like he hasn't progressed at
But
all.
he hasn't, because you guys were going through your managerial turbulences while he was going through his formative years.
Yeah.
So how old is he? 26. And for
Yeah.
the last 4 years, he'd have been 22. So that's like
It's
us.
major years, major development years.
That's like Saka for the next 4 years.
You guys
That's
are
why
in?
he can't
Ooh.
play 9.
Yeah.
He
do
won't.
anything.
He won't play 9 either. Well, come on.
I feel sorry for him though,
You
but
might
he
have got too
always
many
look.
prima donnas in your
Where
team.
are you going? Anthony will only touch the ball with 1 foot. Come on, man.
Bro. If
But why does he
if
always
Andy
look
could punch the ball, he'd
unhappy?
probably get more goals.
Say again?
but-
Rashford looks so unhappy at
He
United.
does look unhappy. Everyone looks
unhappy,
unhappy.
Even Ten Hag looks unhappy.
Yeah.
Just can't see them grey hairs, bro.
I think Ten Hag is not a one-trick pony, but he can only play one system.
Yeah.
I do think Arteta is very arrogant, but he's trying to show that he can play multiple systems. And he can do the Kai Havertz up top and the target man and knock it down, and he can do all this different fancy stuff. He tried to show that he could do wing backs, and he's got a bit of arrogance about him, which I don't mind. I think every manager needs, and obviously it's just got to be controlled the right way.
But
Whereas
it's got to be
Ten
right
Hag-
time, right place.
Yeah,
man.
whereas Ten Hag can only really do one thing, and a lot of your players are not geared up for that one thing. But he's going to create a lot of pressure for himself if he gets the players that he wants in order to do that thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then it doesn't click. Then it's like, bruh, what are you
Would
on?
you say this is Ten Hag's team,
Not yet. It's becoming his team.
bro? Would you say it's Ten Hag's team? Like, it's becoming his team.
It's becoming his team. It's not his team yet. I don't think it's. I think you can only really say the goalkeeper,
Goal striker.
the striker.
Bruno his signing, no?
Nah,
But Bruno's your captain. He made him. He's basically signing, man.
He's accepted him.
Who else is there? Oh, get rid.
At least we're going long. At least we're knowing when
Not by.
to
Yeah.
go long and when to
Ooh,
break to
yeah, that was great.
jeez.
Batshuayi.
Aye, that was
Pass.
not techie Rakitic.
Ref, that's a yellow if he gets stopped.
Come on.
That's a yellow. Thank you. Referee, bro.
He won't give the yellow.
He's stopping an attack, ref.
It's raining.
Rain is levering down in Seville right now. That's got to be a yellow. Let's just pull
Two
this
hands.
shirt.
Yeah, that's a yellow.
That's a straight yellow.
Yeah, it's a
Stopping an attack.
In the Prem, they would have definitely given a yellow. It's so mad that we're saying that now, isn't it?
Crazy.
Prem is very.
Crazy. Man, it's mad.
What's that? 15 minutes gone, both games.
Yeah, we're a couple of minutes behind you in Manchester, my place of birth. And
You're such a fraud. You're such a
And
fraud. He's not from Manchester, bro.
The accent is not accent.
Yeah, real talk, bro. Name me 4 areas in Manchester. Yeah, no one cares, blood. Copenhagen on the attack now. And they've been like, they just don't quite have that end product. But they're putting loads of crosses into the box, but just struggling for that
Varane
end
looks a
product
bit
right
stiff.
but you know what? But this is the thing. Look, do you see where
there.
Maguire
Oh,
was?
it's mad.
Do you see where Maguire was? Like, he
Bruno's
plays
back
one.
trying to defend.
Yeah.
Bruno get cooked.
cooked.
Yeah. Copenhagen
They
should score
look
the
like-
first
yeah.
goal. But you know what? United live for that.
Yeah.
They love to go
Back
goal
foot.
down
They love
and
to
then
go
come
behind.
back.
On a Rashford break.
Yeah, pause on United, blood. But they do love to go behind, bro. 100%.
Yeah. But Maguire, he plays a couple of games. This is what always happens. He thinks he's in form. All he really did is offer a little bit more security in games when we were pushed further back.
Great play from
Come
Copenhagen.
on, man.
Yeah.
Whip
This
it.
is lovely.
Oh, that is poor.
And that's a corner.
Ain't that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another corner.
Regular.
Very good on.
Yeah. How do you feel about signing Sergio Reguilon?
Aye.
This is just where we are. This is how we live at the minute.
To be fair, that's injuries, isn't it?
Where's
Yeah.
Malacia?
They're all injured.
Long term.
Still?
Yeah.
He's got like a Timber injury. Also,
Oh.
Timber's pro. Do you know how much of a bad man Jurian Timber is?
I know.
Bad man.
We're
Do you
trying
know?
to sign him, yeah.
Bro,
but-
tank.
You see when he's back? You see when he's back, yeah? Bro.
Can't
If
wait.
we hit that final stretch and instead of players getting injured, we've got players coming back. We've got Partey coming back. We've got Timber coming back. Brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Just give me, I've said this so many times, but if you give me an Ivan Toney in January, we win a major trophy.
Are you taking Ivan Toney January? Is that your preferred choice?
It's between him.
what's it? Oh, come on.
McSauce, bruv. He just got bro.
No, that was Højlund. That was Højlund.
Is that Højlund?
Yeah,
Number 11.
Yeah.
Okay, they're both blonde, innit?
Sky, your eyes today are messed up.
Yeah, it's peak, bro.
It's that bike, man.
I keep singing, yeah, I think of Chris, and I get close, and it's not that blood, you know what I'm saying? It's peak.
Talent ID is poor.
Yeah, it's poor. I got that 10 hard vision, blood. You know, like that. I think his talent ID's been fairly awful. I'm not gonna lie.
Awful?
Yeah, I do too.
None of his signings have prospered at all. Who would you? Martinez, Max.
Yeah. Martinez is weird.
And he's injured, right?
Well, I tell you the big omission is we didn't see United bench and we hadn't even thought about it, is no Casemiro. I don't think he's injured either.
You don't
He
miss him.
aged overnight, bro.
Well,
That's a foul referee on Bukayo Saka. How many fouls on Bukayo Saka? He's got to be close to being the most foul player in the Premier.
Are you guys prepared for this, by the way? Everything they do wrong, they act like they've, ooh, Højlund coming close, or at least a shot.
That's got to go on target. I'm sorry, Lex. That's got to go on target. How much you spent on him?
No, it was wide, man. I said it's got to go on target.
That's behind him. That's behind him.
That shot has got to go on target.
It was the first touch that let him down.
The first touch let him down.
That shot's got to go on target.
It's behind him, man.
That shot's got to go on target. That's poor.
I expect to see more from
Manchester
United. You lot
United,
at home.
Manchester United.
We know where we are. Are you guys prepared for their gamesmanship tonight? They're going to act like every time you particularly if they take the lead or they get close to a draw.
That's what we don't have. We don't have enough bastards in our team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
We like to cry though.
Yeah, we do a little bit, but we go for like sympathy more than like rushing the ref.
Come over here.
Yeah, like Saka's all young and that, like, do you know what I'm saying? We do that, do you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have a bit of bastard. You know my favourite Man United story about bastard is the nanny story. What it was Evra came out with. See what Evra was saying a couple of months ago? Did you see that? Amazing. Nanny got fouled at Anfield and he was crying. And Scholes,
literally crying?
He was crying.
Wow.
He was cut. His leg was cut, but he was crying. And they all went over to fight the Liverpool players. And then when he got back in the change room, they was all going mad at him. And Sir Alex was saying, "Your leg better be fucking broken. Otherwise, you ain't playing for 2 weeks." And everyone's like, "He was crying on the pitch." Like you gotta have that mentality to really win stuff.
Come on, man. Fabregas was playing with a broken leg, bro. Dragging us through the mud.
I remember that. Yeah.
Torres.
Come on, you should be in there, Højlund. Come on.
Højlund's not looking serious.
But footballers ain't how they was back in the day, man.
No,
They're not.
Sport is different.
Yeah.
Facts.
Amrabat getting caught in possession.
He's been caught a couple times.
Yeah.
I thought he did.
He doesn't look up to speed.
No, he doesn't.
Here we go.
Anthony?
He's not quick enough. He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
No, he's not doing anything.
He's so left-footed, bro.
But this is the worst thing about Anthony is.
And Raya has made a mistake again.
I wanted them to
He would have
score,
been
man.
offside. He would have been offside. What do you want him to score?
I wanted to score. I want Ramsdale back in the goal.
Nah, bro. I wonder how much Arteta.
What did you buy him? I don't get what you bought him.
He's on loan, by the way.
Loan.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's on loan.
I wonder how much Arteta thinks.
So you got the receipt, yeah?
You need it, man.
Exactly.
On Declan Rice. I want to see a shot there, boys.
He has to dig that out
Yeah,
there.
we got. Do you know what I mean, bro? Come on, man. You're never gonna have use.
Here we go. Go at him.
This European grass looks well fluffy, bro.
Yeah, he's very, very bouncy. Mad bouncy.
Come on.
Who was that was in?
Dallo.
That's all you lot like. Did you see his banger? Bro, yeah, banger.
Keeper could have done a bit better, but banger.
I give it to you. You man are relying on Dalot to get you out of trouble on that, like.
See, this is the issue I've got with Anthony. Is the only right winger. Well, one of the issues.
Yeah.
Is the only right winger I've ever seen at United who can't beat a man. Like
he's mad. The worst thing is he's proper skillful, you know.
He's slow.
He's
slow.
But if you watch his Ajax highlights, bro.
Oh, and are we in? It's just over.
Ajax highlights is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ajax is not the league. Like, bro, man, Dusan Tadic went from fucking Southampton to cooking in the Champions League.
Yeah, crazy.
Come on, bro. Ajax is.
Well, do you remember when we signed Memphis Depay and we thought we were getting the next Ronaldo?
But Memphis Depay is a baller still. He's still a baller, but it's United.
You know what I'm saying? It's the light-skinned alliance. But you're going against the light-skinned alliance.
No, but I can't.
You still haven't replaced Ronaldo.
No.
Obviously, you can't replace him like for like, but there's no one even close that you signed to even replace Ronaldo to this day.
What did Depay turned up? Was it in a Bentley or something like that in his first week? And Rooney and them lot were onto him.
Why?
Onto him.
I earned my money.
Yeah,
What did
onto
everyone
him.
else drive? Nissan Micro, blood. Everyone else was driving Bentleys as well.
So Scholesy.
You might be making up the maddest stories.
I used to see, because I used to go there, I used to see Scholes used to come out in a little people carrier, like a proper... Like,
Yeah, but that's his choice.
Yeah, but Scholesy's got no sauce, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Christopher Jacobson in the chat said, pause on Beta Man, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Do you know what I mean? But my chat's the latest, blood. Do you know what I mean? Slap a like on the video and that. But yeah, like, bro, it's all these stories next year. Like, I feel like Man United have the maddest PR machine. Do you know what I mean? To be making up some of these stories or make up. Do you know what I mean? They'll tell you a story like one time after they lost, Roy Keane went out and beat up 20 man in the pub and that. Like they'll just make up some PR.
Always
story.
some changing room
they'll
stuff
make
going
up some
on.
nonsense, bro. Like you never get that.
He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot. Yeah.
That's all he knows.
Rashford,
You can tell
but
he
he always does it against us.
Rashford looked up
P-roller.
and just pretty much said to everyone, piss off, I'm taking the shot, blood. Even the keeper knew he was taking the shot. The 65,000 fans all knew he was taking the shot. Everybody around
Do you think Anthony can play left wing?
No.
What? Run down the line and cross? I think he could. But it's Rashford's fault. Because Rashford is not versatile at all.
But all you do is you change your body shape.
Yeah,
to
but you
send
got
him to the
Højlund.
corner.
You got Højlund. You can whip balls in for Højlund. You got Casemiro. You got Bruno. You got McTominay that can get on the end of crosses.
You can maybe put him the crosses, but I just think if he's easy to defend because he's so one-dimensional.
He's too one-dimensional, bro.
Yeah.
He's too one-dimensional. It's horrible.
That's what I'm saying.
And his left foot isn't even good enough to be that one-dimensional.
No,
Right,
but
here's a question for you guys, as you know, as Arsenal fans and not United fans.
Sevilla just starting to play some nice football here and be a bit patient there. Erratic, and that was to our benefit, but now that we've settled down a little bit. Yeah, go on. Question.
So I've enjoyed seeing. I hate to say this, Amir. I've enjoyed seeing United, Arsenal the last couple of years because it's becoming the Arsenal that I grew up with. So when I used to go to Old Trafford, you was always worried because Arsenal could just come and put free by you and you don't touch the ball. You never knew what Arsenal you're going to get.
Yeah.
What players in the Man United squad do you look at and think that's a Man United player, like an actual real Man United player? Because I'm struggling.
Last season,
Casemiro.
I would say Casemiro.
Yeah.
Maybe you could give a shout to Martinez.
Apart
Apart from that,
it's that at them.
and then that's the attitude
yeah.
that they have, the aggression.
Yeah.
You know, and
Never say that attitude.
The good balance of like technical ability and aggression.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
tough, right?
On his day, you could maybe say McTominay because he's one of them. He's I know he's Scottish here, but he's one of them. He's
Fletcher.
He's
a
from the
Fletcher.
British. He's from the British Isles and he's basic, but he's gonna wear. So, Copenhagen could be in. Is that a foul?
Oh, let him off. He's let him off.
So lucky. Amrabat.
United are out. Come on, send it.
Possession.
He's going to beat nobody.
Good pass.
That's what
Touch.
Anthony
go.
can do. Just
There
his
we go.
left foot though.
Oh,
That was a great decision. That was a good decision from Anthony there.
Good play, man.
what are you moaning about, Owen? Oh, he's happy.
You was talking about how one-dimensional he
Look,
is.
McTominay. It's McTominay that's the one that's like.
Getting in.
Look where he starts all the way.
Yeah,
he does
yeah,
that
yeah.
gut busting run to get there.
That's his. That's
Which one's him?
He's not. That's
The
what he's
second
running
one?
the second
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he does a little flick, and he just tries to get there and take that shot. Do you know what I mean?
That's how he plays for
Didn't time
Scotland.
is running to the box.
That's what he does for Scotland. He has those late runs. I mean, apparently he played as a striker when he came up through the academy. So it's clearly not good enough to be a striker. But
Misty Mystical in the chat said, Christina, keep it down. You can always tell an Arsenal fan no facts in anything they say. I don't know who Christina is, but say no more, blood. Love for the chat anyway. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Love that, man. Shout out Christina too. So, but yeah, you man ain't got no serious.
There's
no dynamism in your play anymore.
this mystical guy's a smart guy. I think he knows. I think he knows Dan Aziz. You know.
I'll swear down.
Yeah.
Oh, swear down.
He knows Dan Aziz.
Man said Christina.
Yeah.
Arsenal corner.
He's a smart guy. I agree with you. Mystical. I agree
I ain't
with you.
calling no man mystical.
Mystical mind.
You know what I'm saying? That's that, man. Arsenal got a corner coming in. We haven't really been great from corners. We've taken it short.
Corner.
It's got stuck under his feet a little bit. That was like the
man.
Slack.
It's like the Henri Perez penalty. It's just not quite what we need it to be.
Transition.
The
Come
chemistry
on.
wasn't there. No chem in that play, man.
Yeah, real talk.
Can you is the United bench there? So obviously, hopefully Garnacho is on it. Hopefully he's fit and he's there.
Yeah, let's take a look at Manchester United's bench. Where are we?
Lineup.
You know?
So Lindelof,
Mount.
Bro, why they got
Mason,
more players than you? They got 2 more players on their bench than you, man. Blood. Is
Yeah,
that
but
how
I don't.
injury
Who's
restricted?
these man?
Hannibal. Nah, Hannibal's the
Oh,
one with the big
yeah,
hair.
I like Hannibal.
the one that celebrated that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bit mad.
Hannibal,
still.
that name's crazy as well.
Yeah.
But
He played well when he had that run of
Ericsson.
games. He did pretty well.
Yeah.
He's another sort of United player. Brings energy, works hard.
That's a
bit of
given.
bastard.
He's a youngster, innit? So he's always going to bring energy and work rate.
Palestri's. I feel like I like Palestri still.
Yeah.
I like
They're
Palestri.
talking about loan for him, aren't they, in January?
He needs minutes though, innit? So.
So there's no Casemiro
Was he
on the
on
bench.
last season, Palestri?
No, he was there last season.
There's no Casemiro. Maybe he's injured.
Could Saka go from here?
Come on, Saka, man.
He hasn't got
Come on,
too
who's
much
that?
support.
Who's that?
Not too much
Martinelli.
support.
Bang.
There's no support with him though. Where's Gabby Jesus? Is
He's
he
doing
down
centre
injured?
mid. Look at my man's playing
he's,
right.
he's way out of position.
This is
And
why we need a
Benjamin
9,
White,
you
bro.
know? We need an out-and-out striker.
Bro, give me Ivan Toney, man. Ivan Toney or Ollie Watkins, bro. I know you're gonna say you want 90 million Victor Osimhen or
Nah,
something.
do you know what it is, yeah? What exactly? I feel like Watkins is better technically than Tony.
I want Watkins.
Tony's
more
got
than Toney.
one thing on his mind.
Yeah.
You understand? He's that type of player.
But isn't that what we need though?
True.
I think it's not just
and
the
also,
goals.
the reason I would go towards Ollie Watkins is because I think Tony would make us more of a bastard team as well. Yeah. But I think Ollie Watkins is more tactically flexible because he can do more.
But
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like the gaffer
even
can,
though we got Watkins, if we get Watkins, he can do we got players that can do what he does. In my opinion, I think maybe the finishing side of things is what you want from him.
I think Watkins is bigger and stronger and more physical than Jesus, even though they play a very similar style.
He's quicker than
It's like
Jesus,
Jesus,
right?
just stay
Yeah,
up top,
I
bro.
think they might be the same pace wise.
I think he needs someone for Saka. Like I feel like if a proper
We've got
number
players
9.
for Saka.
No, but I mean,
Who's
open him
our
up.
direct replacement for Saka?
No, I don't mean direct replacement. I mean like opening.
to open the game up.
Yeah,
for
open the
Saka.
game.
Yeah.
Because it's always Saka's the one as an opposition fan you always worry about. But then you watch from the sidelines, and the last couple, by the time you hit February, he's knackered.
Yeah.
He's been carrying so long, and like not to
Because
put.
we've got too much of a gap between, like a lot of clubs do, between our
quality.
starting and our bench. And obviously, Trossard is a baller, but he's not going to do the physical, dirty work that Jesus is going to do.
Or
He's not really
Martinelli.
got the
Martinelli
pace.
gets back, bro.
He's not got the pace to be a real winger like that.
Yeah.
And then we've got Reece Nelson, who I think is probably the closest thing that we've got to like a natural winger after Saka and Martinelli.
But we're only gonna start him in the domestic cup competitions.
Yeah, the energy cups and that. So it's like it's yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really know what the solution is. But I think a different type of striker could be.
But that's why I'm so annoyed with that Raya signing from Arteta because it didn't need to be done.
And Jesus always going to do these little flicks. So it must be actually quite difficult to play football with Jesus because he's going to do so many of those little flicks and tricks. So you're not quite sure
What's going to happen?
It's very
Or you might
difficult
take
for you
it
to-
and go on a
yeah.
mazy run.
It's very difficult for you to anticipate as a fellow player. Still 0-0 in both games.
Yeah.
Around about half an hour now. Half an hour down in the Arsenal game. 28 minutes now in the Manchester United game. Who is going to score first out of these 4 teams, do we think?
I think someone in your game. It's a little bit bitty.
Both of the games are very bitty.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, but I think there's. I hate to say, I think there's more quality on the pitch in this game.
In our game?
In your game,
Of
there's more
course,
quality
Arsenal
on the
v
pitch.
Sevilla. You got Man United versus Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? Like,
We can't even hear it and it looks flat as
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
It does look flat.
Yeah, literally.
It does look flat.
That's a given. Saka can intercepting the ball.
Let's go, man.
That's where we need Erdegaard to see that. That's where we need Erdegaard to go.
Come on, man.
Let's
Get
see what
on the
we got now.
ball.
This is exactly what.
Look,
Come
straight.
on, Aaron, back.
But
Come on.
even that pass from Erdegaard
Good,
to me,
good.
and Saka's
At
gone
your
down
feet.
injured.
Swing.
But
Here
even
we
that
go.
pass from Erdegaard to me.
It was too slow.
Needs to go drive it further forward. We know it's been raining, so the ball's going to hold up in the rain. Drive that further forward and let him run straight in and go and score. And a lot of
Doesn't look good for Saka, man.
but this is Arteta's fault. He's taken years off this kid's career. It is a foul.
I think that. I was going to say that.
ran through him, bro.
It's a foul. But we know that Marcus
what's
Rashford played for a couple of seasons with injections in his knees and all this kind of stuff.
His back.
We don't need to do that. We're not as shit as United were at that time. We're a title contending team. We can put on a Reece Nelson. We can put on a Trossard.
And still cope.
And still cope. Like, it's not going to be as good, but that's what it is. That's better than... Right now, I said
Like if
before,
Saka gets injured, we're
we're dusted. And not only that, I said before, the future of Arsenal Football Club is not just in who we buy, but it's also in who we sell and how we sell.
Yep.
Saka is one of the most valuable players and commodities in world football. Not according to me, according to like.
How much is he
data.
worth right now?
He's worth 150, 200 million at least, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So you are dead in one of the biggest footballing assets, bro. You could give him,
our club.
You could give him in the world.
Yeah.
He's the top 5 most expensive youngsters in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're just dead in it. Like, for what?
And this
For what?
huddle. Always mid-match huddle.
Very different players, but it reminds me of the Rooney situation when
100%.
when Rooney was cooked by 29.
Yeah.
29,
Saka
30.
won't make it to 29 if he keeps playing like this. Eddie and Kenny are warming up. But to me, it's got to be Reece Nelson. I don't know.
It has to.
Reece Nelson is just a nightmare, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, every time he comes on,
He's electric.
Injection.
Against someone like Acuna, I think Reece Nelson can do very well, man. Do you know, they laugh at me on DR Sports because I'm always calling every week for Reece Nelson. They're like, well,
no, same, but I see it.
Do you know
Every
what I
time
mean?
he comes on, bro, they inject, like he plays
he's
direct,
direct, yeah.
good at passing, makes decent crosses,
He's
shoots.
possibly the most direct of our winners, maybe even more direct than Martinelli. I think he's so like he has no fear.
And he can get past a player as well.
he's
I don't
rapid.
feel like Martinelli can get past a player,
Yeah,
as
I know what
in
you
he
mean.
just push around. You get me?
Yeah.
Pace and power.
Yeah, he can actually dribble past players. Yeah.
I think a lot of supporters want like world-class players at every position. But the most successful teams, it's about those guys, the Reece Nelsons, the Darren Fletchers.
The John O'Shea's.
Yeah. No?
O'Shea's.
Hey, you remember the chip though, right?
I don't remember
You
that.
don't remember the chip? You can
He's
get
young
it.
still.
I don't remember that chip.
okay.
Who is that against?
We could put it on them. It's half time. It's against you guys.
Get out of here,
Yeah,
man.
at Highbury. What was it, 4-1?
Yeah.
He chipped the goalkeeper from like 20 yards.
Must have been flipping Almunia or something like that, man.
Before them days.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, these are when you
Is that
were
Mark
top
Poo,
two.
man, there, man?
I forget. Denz is young, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, these OAPs, bro. Allow it, man.
The big problem United have got is they keep reversing the ball from left to right, but because Anthony's so one-footed, he doesn't open up his body and use the space behind.
Yeah.
So he stops the play, kills the momentum, and goes back that direction. So he's just going straight back with the defences. So that's what's happening because it goes Rashford, they'll look inside, they've gone backwards now. Amrabat maybe, Maguire's just humped it forward. But that's the two avenues they're looking, is a lump down the left-hand side or reverse, and then Anthony...
Sevilla?
Then Anthony
Big
just
save from
puts
David
in-
Raya there. Big gather.
Yeah, man. Give it up for Ryan, man. Bring in Ramsdale.
That's what I was going to say about Ramsdale. Do you think that Arteta feels like he's going to have some loyalty? I know there's no loyalty in football these days, but because he's kind of saved his career from 2 relegations, no one was really looking at him. No top club was looking at him or even thinking about him. And then Arteta's come and kind of revived his career a little bit. Does that buy some loyalty, or does he look to go to Chelsea?
He can obviously it does buy some loyalty, but obviously clearly the quality was there because Sheffield United didn't let him go for pennies.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? We still paid a decent sum for him for
We're
relegated players.
awful for buying players, though. We're awful. Like,
They proved their worth though in the long run.
Yeah.
A lot of the players that people have kind of scorned at the price what we bought them for, apart from Kai Havertz. But again, look at when Kai Havertz plays up top, bro. I feel like we play so well.
Yeah, up top.
That's
It's something we need to return to more.
Yeah, man. That's why we need a striker.
Press.
We do need to return to it more.
Press. Come on.
You're saying press, but if they're on this side, I don't know if they can press.
But from
They've
the-
got Bruno.
And Copenhagen look like they can play football.
Yeah, they can definitely play football.
We've got to push up. We've just been sitting back and letting them play. Even in this phase here, just sat back. And this was part of how one of the parts of Ten Hag's philosophy, right? And has he done what Ralph Ragnick's done and just decided that the players can't do it?
Look, Saliba driving through centre mid.
Just whip that. Why are you cutting back? The offside.
That was pointless, Martinelli,
I
man.
think he knew he was offside. He was offside, I think.
Goal kick.
Off.
I think he might have
Goal
been
kick,
offside.
man. That was poor.
Goal kick.
Nah, that was poor, Martinelli, man.
Goal kick.
That was really poor.
Sorry.
That was really poor. He definitely should have
That looked like Sunday League
handball.
stuff. That looked like Sunday League stuff.
played to the whistle, though. But now we're letting them in. And Saliba
keeper.
again, Saliba's going to mop up there.
I want to know what's supposed to trigger this press because we started out trying to press and now everyone's sidestepping and jockeying instead of...
Lovely. Let's work it.
Why
That's
is he
Tommy.
starting Jorginho? You think
Tommy.
Partey's still got injury?
Yeah, I
That
think
slight
so. Yeah,
niggle.
he's not in the squad. He's not in the squad.
There
Martinelli
you go.
looking for support. Tommy Yasu, we know he can hit them.
Oh, good pass,
Jorginho.
Onana. Good job, Onana.
Odegaard, what are you going to do from here now? Take responsibility. Ben White.
That was a touch,
Is that the guy
bro.
playing?
Yeah.
He's been missing again.
Your whole team's missing. So
Here we go.
McSauce was in there. Come on, McSauce.
you're relying on McTominay to score you goals and that. Like, that's just don't ever talk about
Didn't
my
he gave away a pen as well? Lucky.
He's Odegaard now.
Yeah, the guy's going to get detention for bullying, man. He's bullies bottom half of the table teams.
So you man draw with bottom half of the table team. So that's just what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Word. Martinelli.
Enough on that. That was short.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been impressed with Martinelli this half, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he's had
the energy isn't there.
And Saka just been getting crunched every single
Saka's
time.
Getting fouled a lot.
Hey,
Benny Blanco's there to mop up though.
Oh, look, he's going to act
Like
like
Martinelli's on
he's
the
been
floor.
act like he's acting like he's been assaulted. Look at him.
look, you see this foreign football, yeah? Always see lasers on the pitch and that.
Yeah.
They love it. They love the
They're
commotion.
childish,
Oh yeah, another talking point: the Sevilla, Vinicius Junior, racist abuse.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Did he get it at the weekend? Just gone?
Yeah, just gone.
You man can take it from there, blood. Because I've spoken about this.
Like I just don't,
many
I don't
times.
understand it. Like within football, like how can you be racist? There's so many different things you could be angry about than to have to pick on someone's race. As a matter of fact, it shouldn't even be in football. We just had it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
It's Black History
Not
Month.
in Spain, it's not.
Yeah.
might be Black History Month here, but not in Spain.
It's
Them man
act-
don't care.
It's actually crazy when you think about it, man. Like, it's 2023 and we're still here. I remember going to school back in the day. I remember Henri used to have that wristband. It used to, I think it was black and white.
Yeah.
That wristband, and we're still here talking about racism.
Yeah.
But it's mad, like, if you're a black player, like, what do you do? Obviously, these men...
They need to treat it how they're treating gambling.
We know it's just a job. Do you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, my controversial take, yeah... like, Lex knows I'm going to say something mad, but my controversial take, yeah, is just like... Just let man be racist if they want to be racist, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you're black players... if you're black players and coaches and that, yeah, I would just boycott those clubs. No black... I wouldn't play for them. Like, if it was... Like,
Yeah, but that doesn't help.
Bro, then...
Look at this, yeah? I see a post the other day, Arsenal ladies, I don't know if you know...
I just heard on the radio that...
bro, black players in the whole team.
Rashford just got absolutely smoked by Copenhagen's winger, by the way.
And in Highbury and Islington, it's 2/3 non-white. And
It's crazy,
no black
but...
players in the women's game.
No, bro,
Arsenal
the Arsenal
released
team
a
photo that they released,
Oh, yeah.
no black players.
Arsenal released a statement about it.
Yeah.
Today they released a
Black
statement.
History Month.
Yeah, saying we understand there's not a representation of our community because
And then you got
2/3 of the
people
community
like-
is
Shout out
non-white.
Brendan Baston as well from my mum's country, Grenada. He's the first black player to play for Arsenal back in the day.
There you go.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy because we did have
Rachel Yankees,
Yeah,
Luca played for Chelsea.
Alex Scott.
Alex Scott.
Yeah.
There are a few ballers there that's played for Arsenal over the years, and they've actually built that women's team. It wasn't even called, it was called women's, and now it's called ladies. Now it's actually women's.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, they've actually built this thing, and there's no representation. But what they were saying is that you need people, like you need to see it to believe it, pretty much. So they need to invest in the community, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for that, but I just like, with regards to like, you know, racism in the UK, cool, we can have that conversation. But when you go to countries like Spain, Italy, whatever,
It's expected,
they
isn't it?
ain't got a strong black population. They're like a strong black culture. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they might have black people in numbers. They've got them on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
But are there... Do you mean like you go down the street in any town in
there's no
England,
stronghold, there's
there's
no
no
city.
stronghold. There's no black community like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Birmingham's got a big black community. Bristol's got a big black community. Obviously, we're in London right now. You know what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Diverse.
all the time I'm hearing about more black communities that, you know, are popping up here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? So here that would be major news. But in Spain, who's going to fight against it? Do people care? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think they do care.
Shout out to Darren Rex Francis, my father, in the chat. Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out you, Dad. He said black players shouldn't be playing football in Russia or Spain. Do you know what I'm saying? My dad's a big F1 fan as well. And after they were racist, after they were racist to Hamilton, my dad don't fuck with with them, man. At all, bro. He didn't even want black players playing in Spain, period.
Makes sense.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But I would rather in society, yeah, the reason I have this take, yeah, I would rather know, like, my man over there is racist, cool, I'm not going to shop in his shop then. I'm not going to be part. I'm not going to nothing to do with him. Rather than,
do you know what it is?
Because what we do when we penalise racism, all we do is push racism underground. It don't go away. No one's being racist. We go, that was bad, and they go, rah, you know what?
It's not getting that gambling globalization.
That's true.
Is that look what's happened with Tonali and all of this. This is all I can hear about. But when someone gets racially abused, this goes under the carpet. Onto the next game.
We're 42 minutes into the game now. We'll pick this conversation up again. Let's see this half out. We can pick this up at half time. This is, we'll talk about the Tonali stuff and all the rest of it. Arsenal playing some good football here, but not really being able to break down Sevilla in that way. Denz, what are we seeing?
I'm not seeing much from us, to be fair. Obviously, we've had our fair opportunities, but it's not looking after the ball. Just commentators' curse.
We also stopped the ball a lot.
Like, where's the directness?
Yeah, we're not direct, and I think to me that's a sign of not being fit. Do you mean like one of the things they teach you when you're playing football? Obviously, I played football, youth level, whatever. Is you take your first touch in the direction that you want to go, and then you set away.
You're playing crab football, man.
Yeah, so we're taking a first touch into our body, and then the ball stops. Even Ben White, he got the ball in space, and he just stopped and then looked around for the pass. Take that touch into the direction that you want to go.
And look at the way that Sevilla's playing. When they're playing with more of a purpose.
Yeah.
I haven't Odegaard again. Sitting duck right now, man.
Yeah, Odegaard has been pretty poor consistently for a few weeks now.
I ain't seen him on the ball since the contract. Since the contract's been signed, man. Maybe there is a thing with this new contract thing. You have Rashford, Aubameyang, Odegaard.
When did he sign his new contract?
Just before the PSV game, and then he caught that PSV game.
Yeah.
Missing since.
That's mad. Yeah.
Missing since, man. So
that's crazy.
I don't know what it is. And where
could it be the money?
Odegaard likes a home game though, man. I can't lie to you.
Yeah,
he loves a home game.
Yeah, because he hasn't got that bastard gene in him. He's not. He's not a bad
This is when Declan Rice needs to be capitano in these games, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I said that in my AFTV fan cam, and I got a lot of hate for it.
What?
You know what I'm saying that.
Yes, because obviously there's Odegaard fanboys. We've seen him grow up. We feel like we know him.
But the thing is, my wanting Rice to be captain is about ball over the top here for Copenhagen. Could they be in? Has that come off his hand? The liner hasn't flagged for it. They're going to whip a cross in.
Oh, deep.
It does make its way to the back. What a touch.
Ooh, close.
We've
If you had an inch more space.
Very difficult. Is that Yanusi again? Is that his? That's not him, is it? That's not his side. He's on the other side, I think. Or is it him?
No,
Copenhagen.
That's Diogo.
They've looked lively, but it's one of those performances where if it was a better team, we'd be 2-0 down already.
Yeah.
But they haven't done anything where you think, they should have scored or, it's a clear-cut chance. The real biggest story, which is sad, the biggest story so far in the half for United is Onana's started to show a bit of his old self, come out of his box, try and make a few passes. But they've been
Wait.
I was about if you didn't stop him, it was going to be.
Are you at home to Copenhagen in the Champions League at Old Trafford, and the highlight of your half is your goalkeeper?
Oh,
that's right.
Sevilla's in.
That's right.
Oh, touch on that from Raya.
Good tracking. Who was that tracked him back all the way there? Might have been Declan Rice. But yeah, Sergio Ramos just cut us open completely there with that pass. We'll see this one again. Acuna. Ben White gets sold.
Wow.
No, it was Acuna that...
Is he right back at Ben White today, is he?
Yeah.
Do you like him at right back?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a solid right back.
He's been one of the best right backs in the league.
He's statistically been a very good right back. Copenhagen in here again. Take that
Bang.
shot! Oh, if that goes on target, that could really be a goal. Copenhagen knocking on the door.
The last part about Onana was, although he's coming out and he's looking for the passes, there's been a few wayward, and they've been panning to the crowd looking frustrated. But he's trying to make those through balls and high balls that he was making before.
Whereas, again with the block.
Yeah, the last 3 weeks after the shaky games, he's just been lumping it long. So it's good to see him try some of the stuff for once. But yeah, the goalkeeper has been the highlight. And Copenhagen, oof, that was a great corner.
Have you guys noticed, Sevilla's never ever had a sponsor on the front of their kit.
Yes, yeah. I don't remember him having a sponsor, actually.
I'm just like, deep in it now, I'm just like, they actually never had a sponsor on their kit.
My dad said there's no commission for racial equality in Italy, Spain or Russia.
Shout out Pops, man.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But you can't expect that. You can't expect things, as much as things are not the best for people of colour here in England. You can't go abroad and expect that. I don't know what manner of expect it. You go play football in wherever. I don't really, not even football. Do you know what I'm saying? If you go in, do you know what I mean? If I go and work my job or you go and work you guys' jobs in those countries, see what happens.
Oh, Bruno.
Bruno gets megged.
Well, that's why I don't understand players like Lukaku and that, bro. You're not even Italian. Why you just want to stay in Italy so much?
With Lukaku, he acts like it's an adopted family as well.
Lukaku's just been cooked by Acuna straight through the legs. Acuna is sourcing. He's just taken on Ben White and then nutmeg Saka.
This could
Cross
be.
comes into the back post.
Get across.
Tomiyasu misses the header. Back in again. Miss.
I think if we concede first, it could be a lot.
Gabriel.
What a
that's
touch!
Here we go.
Martinelli,
Straight touch in.
Let's go. Finish your dinner, bro.
What's the finish?
Come on! Come on!
Bro, my cat.
Come on, man. 1-0 Arsenal, man. Let's go. Let's go.
That's Gabby Jesus. It's half time in the Man United game.
Hey.
It's half time in the Man United game. It's 45 plus 3 and it's
Come
1-0 to Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Bruno's arguing,
You see
Martinelli
what Gabby Jesus
celebrating.
just did?
What?
You see what, no. It's a yes or no question.
The Johan
Did
Cruyff.
you see what Martinelli just
did.
what Gabby Jesus
I
did?
saw what he did, and from one end to the other, it was impressive.
Man received the ball. That's what I said about Ødegaard receiving the ball and taking on the half turn.
Top
He
man
received
out the
ball,
game.
does the Cruyff turn and spins and takes 2 defenders straight out the game. Plays
Gone.
Martinelli through.
What
and
a goal,
Martinelli,
man.
similar to his goal at
Quality
Chelsea
goal.
all those years ago, 2-3 years ago, just. He's got that pace and he gets right round the goalkeeper.
Let's see this again.
Just like
that touch,
Cole
bro.
Palmer got round our goalkeeper but couldn't get the finish. He goes straight through. He does actually look a little bit tired and slows down.
Martinelli, innit?
Yeah, but he manages to get round the goalkeeper and keep the composure to finish. And he's just having little glances up. He's a bit of a head down baller, but he keeps his head up just enough.
Even
to know
that
where the
body
goalkeeper
feint
is.
past the goalkeeper didn't look
It's a bit
fainty,
lazy.
yeah.
The goalkeeper looked tired. Like,
David Ryan would have got there.
yeah, he did. The Cole Palmer one. No,
Yeah,
the
he
Cole
was
Palmer
like-
one. Yeah, he was on it.
On it still.
There we go. 1-0 to Arsenal, just on the half. What a great time to
Ramos
score.
isn't
Yeah,
happy.
man.
Sergio
Rattled him.
Ramos is not happy.
Sergio Ramos is never happy. Never ever
He's
happy.
not happy. He's going to get
gonna
sent
get
off
a
for
red
that.
card,
Yeah,
you
he's
know
going to
that?
get sent off for that, isn't he? He's going in. I'm getting sent off second half.
Yeah, man, you know, listen, I awarded you one more of those. I'm 2-footed, man.
Yeah.
As predicted, Arsenal 1-0 up. I thought we would be the first team to score, as expected. And both games have been 50-50. The only difference is we're playing Sevilla, who have genuine European pedigree in their team, and you, man, are playing Copenhagen FC. You know what I mean? All I know about Copenhagen is... you know what I'm saying?
Copenhagen, innit?
Yeah, man, it's a lit city. Man can go there and you know what I mean, I think they might be legalised and have legalised some form of marijuanas.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's a couple Chris Gal over there if that's your thing. And you can skateboard and bun a zoot, blood. Apart from that, I didn't know these man play football.
Skateboard.
I didn't know these man play football. I didn't know these man. Did you know they play football?
Boy, that's not Ødegaard and Højlund, isn't
I
it?
think, bro, Ødegaard's not even from there. He's from Norway.
What's this? Oh, where's Copenhagen? Denmark.
Denmark.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wales.
Do you know what I mean?
Wales.
So that's it, bro.
So why did you say Højlund's brother plays for Copenhagen?
Højlund. Yeah, Haaland plays with.
You know, from me, Højlund, Haaland.
Yeah.
Where's
It's a bit
Højlund
crazy.
from?
Højlund, I think he is Danish, isn't he?
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's Danish.
Yeah, and Haaland and Ødegaard play for Norway.
Yeah, that's the one,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
Lex. I'll Google it. I'm pretty sure. But I'm sure about the cities for sure. Do you know what I'm saying?
The
to me.
the first half has been a Manchester United first half, 23-24 season. Just no real rhyme, no real reason to anything. Yeah, he's Danish. No real rhyme, no real reason. Just hitting hope. Moments FC. That's what we live with. If you look at the last couple of United games, we had the Dalot screamer.
Yeah.
We had the Bruno Fernandes goal, which was nice.
Individual
Burnley.
brilliance.
Yeah, just individual brilliance.
brilliance.
And that's what we're relying on at the moment. There's no, I hate these sayings, but there is no pattern of play. There's no real movement. It's just who's open, who's free, who can we pass it to?
Vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
There's no one's thinking ahead.
You're relying on your team having more talent.
Yeah.
Your team does have more talent.
Yeah.
But they have a structure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have a clear set way of playing football. And what I like about seeing Copenhagen play is they have a plan A.
Yeah.
If plan A is not working, they have a plan B.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then straight away, my dad's in the chat again. He said, best right back in the league. My dad's Nottingham Forest fan, by the way. Is Aurier, Nottingham Forest. You are high blood. And
wow.
You're probably at home high blood. Then he said, Denmark are 1992 European champions. And Nottingham Forest 2-time European champions, so he always brings that up as well.
I remember when Denmark won that.
Yeah,
I mean,
there you go.
the big worry for United is defending wise, it's looked like it had for August and September. And I think if Copenhagen are going to score, my prediction will be a second runner. We're always losing a second runner. We don't track. And it's always that first. Maguire, we talk about all the time, he doesn't scan. Varane might make a challenge, he won't scan.
Amrabat's looked a bit shaky for me this whole game, and he's playing in that preferred position, which you guys were talking about before the game.
Maguire's head is too big to scan, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Takes too long. Takes too long to move his neck.
Scan the parking lot.
He'll injure someone if he's scanning. The problem, the worry for you guys, not the problem, I think it's hilarious, but what the problem that you guys have is that the way the game's going, if Copenhagen do score first, you guys look very unlikely to come back into this game.
It looks like
and you've got Højlund on, and Højlund has a record of 3 Premier League goals and 3 Champions League goals and 3 Champions League games. He's 1 game away from 007 in the Prem.
So, shout out to 00.
Yeah, shout out to 007. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so if you guys go a goal down, I don't know if I see you coming back. If they have the squad to continue to do what and continue to play, and because they're playing a set system and a set structure, they can replace tired legs with fresh legs and keep things the same. You guys are relying on individual talent and brilliance at that moment. You know what I mean? What subs are we going to see? Marcus Rashford don't come off. It's going to be Anthony off for Garnacho.
Martial on for Højlund.
Yep. 60, 65. I mean, it's got the look of if Copenhagen will score, it'll be 75 minutes on. And it's just got the look of, again, for the last almost 6 to 8 months of United, where, particularly in these sort of games, where it's just going to be lumping it forward at Old Trafford, at 80th minute onwards, just trying to wheel the ball into the goal. There's no real...
I think you should bring on Mason Mount, in my opinion, because I haven't seen much from your midfield. Not to say that I've seen much from Mount this season, but I feel like he can do something in this game. He's a bit more agile. He can come on for maybe... McTominay. Who else you got? Yeah,
I think him and Bruno. Oh, sorry, I think him for Bruno. So you'd have McTominay.
Bruno's had a shocker this game as well.
So you'd have McTominay and Mount. They are kind of similar, where their main strengths are work rate, physical ability. Do you know what I'm saying? But Mount has a characteristic I call bravery, where he'll just shoot from anywhere. And McTominay's the same. Yeah. I think the two of them together makes more sense. Obviously, you don't have that. Obviously, you don't have that source of Bruno, but apart from that, do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you don't have the source of Bruno there, but Bruno's not doing anything anyway.
I think he might put Bruno. He loves doing this. He loves to put Bruno to the right, take Anthony off, put Bruno to the right, and maybe bring Mount on.
Have they tried Mount on the wing?
No, they haven't. I've been saying they should just put him on the right.
Why not? Because that's where he was playing. Well, that's his best years I saw at Chelsea, pretty much. Playing on the right wing. I'm sure he played on the right wing when they won that Champions League as well. So
like Bruno does, look, like, not really like as a winger, but like
this chance. This was terrible. Yeah. Gosh.
I mean, it's a little bit unfortunate there for Harry Maguire, but yeah, better finish. Wow.
Varane should have still done better with that.
Yeah,
but look at him. He's like a deer in headlights. He always looks like someone's dad playing with like his son and their mates or something. You know what I mean? Just like trying not to trip everybody up. Like he's just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what it is? He's just out of place, bro.
Yeah.
He needs to do better, man.
He's spinning around.
But look, he gets the block. That's his block.
No, that was Amrabat who blocked him. Amrabat blocked him on the slide.
But bro, you man have won 15 games, 14 games out of the 15 games that he's played. So you can say all that and run all these narratives all you want, but what do you say to those numbers?
I say statistics only tell 50 to 60% of the story. When you watch it,
it's basically it's a Bruno thing, isn't it? Stat pad. Stat pad.
Statistically, if you man take him off, and you man are gonna.
That's me dodging that, by the way. That's me dodging that.
Stat pad.
Dodging that one. I'm dodging that one.
Talk to me about Arsenal first half.
I can't say I'm happy. Prior to the goal, I literally as Jesus had the ball, I said, I hope Sevilla don't score first, because if they score first, they can lock up shop.
Starting to grow into the game,
And that's why I said it was very important for us to make sure we got that goal just before half time, and it come at the right time. Great turn from Gabby Jesus, through ball into Martinelli. As you said during the first half, we looked tired.
Yeah.
But we've got subs for that. I feel like, as you said, we should bring on Reece Nelson second half, give him some minutes as well. I think even players like you got El Neni, because there's no Partey in there.
Yeah.
Give El Neni some minutes, because you're gonna need him throughout the season. You know how our midfield gets sometimes.
Yeah.
But throughout this whole first half, I felt like Sevilla are still in this game. They're still in this game, even though it is 1-0. We need to do more in the second half. Be more be more, well, what should I say? Well, going forward with the ball, we need to be more purposeful and have our eyes open, control the ball better, open up your body and get forward, man. Play more direct. We're doing all of this crab side to side stuff.
Yeah.
And we need to like find the pockets. Odegaard needs to step up the second half, or you bring on Fabio Vieira.
I was going to say, for me, the two players I want to see are Fabio Vieira and Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
You know, they're the players that are coming into the 60. Well, Reece Nelson I would do in like now, because I just think Saka needs to come off and get a rest. Do you know what I mean? It's not being dropped. It's being rested and rotated for the sake of his legs and his injuries. He's getting crunched with tackles. It's starting to feel a bit personal, to be honest with you, because Martinelli and him are both dangerous. They're both the same age, and Martinelli's not getting crunched like Saka is. Week after week, he's getting crunched.
It's the status, isn't it?
Yeah,
that term was
crazy.
bad. That term was bad.
That was a serious term, bro. Real talk. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's going to go
If
viral.
Marcus Rashford tried that, he'd get injured in that. You know what I'm saying? So
ACL and that.
bad man. So
No, Marcus Rashford would get close to doing it and then just not pass the ball to anybody.
he'll fall over. Yeah, he wouldn't release the pass.
Yeah.
He would have smacked it onto the crossbar.
100%. So yeah, man. For me, Fabio Vieira, you know, he's made for Champions League games. He plays so well in the Champions League or in European competition generally.
This is his pace.
This is very much his pace. Going to have more space to play these types of balls into in behind the defence and have the runners like a Jesus, Martinelli and Reece Nelson. For me, I think that's how I see the game personally. Do you know what I mean? Later on, you know, 10 minutes left, 5 minutes left. That's when I start bringing in El Neni just to get him up to match speed, because he's not played football for about 2 years.
Did he play in the cup game? Did he play against Brentford in the Carabao? He did. He started, no?
El Neni?
In the Carabao Cup game?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
I've seen. That's the only game I've seen him like touch ball in the last 2 years.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he did.
I'm sure he played.
I don't remember him playing. Jorginho started.
Came on.
He
came on. Got some minutes.
Okay, cool. What minute did he come on though? That's the question. 82, like who saw him for 10 minutes, bro?
I saw him, bro.
He didn't play any minutes last season, remember, because he was injured. So he's got 10 minutes and like.
So what? No, but what's going on with Partey then? He ain't played.
Partey must be injured.
From what? Like, how does he keep getting injured? He's hardly played this season.
I was gonna make a
He's
joke. I had a joke in my head.
No, but there's another joke you can run, bro. There's the I see him bully the what's it called? The baby shower thing.
Oh my god.
He went for it. He was like, listen, this better be a boy. Boom. Pulled his hammy.
Yeah, so that guy. It's weird, like, I play football with people that's like that. These big, strong African brothers. They're strong as fuck.
Strides.
But then, they're weak as shit. Like, they're bare strong and bare weak. Like, outside is strong and then inside is weak. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I can't
100%.
even... Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
The balance is just off.
Yeah,
But it's
100%.
like, look at people like Yaya Toure. That guy used to look injured. Like, you see him walk around and he looks limping, but when he touches that ball...
Look at Uncle, didn't he?
Yeah,
Ran
proper
around the
uncle,
pitch
man.
looking like an uncle.
Big
He's
baller, though.
He's a disgusting baller. So, yeah, man, listen, half-time, 1-0 Arsenal, 0-0 in the Man United Copenhagen game. Our game, you know, I think Sevilla will come out and still play. Do you know what I mean? They've been a very, very competitive game. It could probably be 1-1 with that El Yunusi chance, or El Nasri chance. They've been on to us, man. Their defence has been pretty solid. We've been struggling to break them down, but I do think fresh legs
Are needed.
I don't think he'll make a change at half time, because he very rarely does, but get the team up to speed 5 to 10 minutes and then start making some changes and be pretty proactive. Do you know what I'm saying? Man like Mystical said name names. Mystical's a great example of someone who's very, 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 very tough on that, as one of our boys trolling in the chat. He's very, very strong on the outside, but very soft on the inside. Yeah.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Man moved the cover.
He's retracting his
Do you know why he's retracting the chat? Because he's very soft on the inside. That's what I'm saying about these man. Do you know what I mean? We're seeing Christian Eriksen warm up.
Needed.
Legs. What changes do you want to see?
I think it's got to be that. It's got to be Eriksen on.
Who's taking off though? That's what I'm saying.
But because you guys are saying, lots of your fans are saying that Eriksen now, the new way that he plays, is much better, kind of deeper lying, because he doesn't have the legs to play further up the pitch. So then, do you take him off at Amrabat, or do you shift shape?
I would take off Amrabat, because low key in this game, obviously I can see Copenhagen cooking, but I feel like that midfield, something needs to happen in the second half for you, and whether it's Eriksen or Mount, that's the move.
I think Amrabat was okay. I just think he was isolated, which is what Cass always used to feel, or Casemiro. You know, eventually it becomes about the way that we're playing. So
you can see Bruno making that exact point as they get ready to come out from the tunnel. He say, you know, there's one person here. You guys have got to be making me run. You know, I think he's saying exactly the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So
someone's got to drop back and move, and that's the thing. There's a lack of movement. There's a lack of creating advantages for United. Well, you watch Arsenal, even away, you can see you trying to probe and find advantages.
Yeah.
Not just have moments. Man United are literally, it's not Manchester United, it's just moments now.
Yeah, because you're not, you don't play, like Man United don't play system football. Yeah. It's just individual brilliance that will get you through the games, and that's where you lot are struggling. As you see with Arsenal now, the way that Arteta's playing now, our team is more cohesive and we play as a unit.
Yeah.
100%. We've got Wrestling God in the chat. Shout out you, Wrestling God. So Nick, is there a live stream on Saturday for Fury and Ngannou? Yes. Shane and I will be on DR Sports for that. So make sure you subscribe here because we're going to be covering some fights here. We're going to have Denz and Lex on more going forwards as well for football, boxing, all types of stuff. But this Saturday, Fury and Ngannou, yes, that will be on DR Sports. So make sure you're subscribed over there for that one as well. We're looking at the table for Group A. Cool. You man are bottom as it stands, bruv. 1 point.
That stinks.
We're playing like some burnt jollof or something. It's...
Said burnt jollof. What's wrong with this guy?
You don't need what's that guy's name? Mainu? Is he back yet?
Oh, he's back. Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be back soon. Maino.
The guy that cooked Arsenal in pre-season.
He's young.
But pre-season, bro. I just remember Declan Rice slapping you, man, bro. What is pre-season? Who's coming off now? Big questions asked.
4 is Amrabat.
Yeah,
Amrabat off. So McTominay's probably going to sit then.
Oh gosh.
No, because you're not going to have Eriksen as your six.
No, can you imagine? No, so, I'm saying I'm more gosh because that's...
Yeah, so you're probably going to have Amrabat, so you're probably going to have...
You're playing Eriksen and McTominay, sit, probably.
He might run a diamond.
Because they need a double pivot, man.
But then that's back to where they were before. And you're seeing, I think you're right. I think they've gone back to double pivot. Yeah. With McTominay and...
Yeah, look how deep he is already.
McTominay and Eriksen.
They're probably going to alternate, though, Eriksen and McTominay, if they can, anyway.
Well, I don't think they'll do that. What they love to do, or what we love to do, is when it gets late in the game, we just tell McTominay that he's another top striker. No, that's what they're doing.
Hey, mate.
We are underway in the second half. No changes in the Arsenal team.
Come on, United. Come on, United.
For Amrabat. So just to be clear, you man had Eriksen. You said, don't worry, I'm getting Amrabat. He's got the best DM stats in Europe. That's what Rance is telling me. He's a top 1% baller statistically. And then you've taken off Amrabat for Eriksen.
You know what? Amrabat is a stat pad.
To be clear. Go on.
To be fair, I never watched Fiorentina much last season apart from the final. Who did they play in the final again?
Roma? Was it Roma?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Bro, when I watched him in that game, this guy was basically the 5th centre-back. Just kept coming short, passing. And that's how he gets his stats up, man, I'm telling you.
Who is this with the... Is that... The Ødegaard has started very, very brightly already. Who's number 4 bombing forward? Ben White.
Go on, have a shot.
Ødegaard with a shot early. Declan Rice, what can you do? Ødegaard definitely looks like a changed man. Let's see how long that lasts for. And
go on.
Martinelli is changing.
Early.
Højlund was almost in there, but just smashed the ball to nobody.
Go on, have a strike, someone.
Almost a dummy from Declan Rice. Ben White, capable of shooting himself. It's a bit of a Thomas Partey shot.
Yeah, that's not it, coach.
He was on.
Good physicality from Højlund there.
Yeah, bro, he's a tank, isn't
really good. Yeah, he's really strong.
He's a tank.
But he just fizzed that across the box, and you can see Bruno was the right side of his man. He just needs to show a bit more composure. Think about where he was placing the ball. He's strong enough where he could have took another touch, but positive. He's a strong kid, 20 years old. Strong kid.
He's got the physical attributes. He's got the physical attributes and he has the technical attributes, but it's just trying to put them together a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My boy G.
Here we go, Jesus. Finish.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard slices it just outside the 6-yard box. Really, it has to be getting that on target.
Came off the
turns. Regulon on the edge of the box now. Great defending from Copenhagen. And it's all kicking off. Jeezy, what do you mean by World Cup bias? My bad, that might be an old comment. Said World Cup bias. World Cup bias for who? Who could he have been talking about? Amrabat.
yeah,
World Cup
Amrabat,
bias.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Morocco. Yeah. I'm thinking, what? Amrabat.
Even Lex knew himself. World Cup bias. Copenhagen coming forwards now. United maybe have not run themselves out, but they're trying to show something. But Copenhagen are going to fight back.
Yeah. And the further the game goes on, remember, Man United got a win. So gaps are going to start opening up and appearing for Copenhagen.
Jake Barwell in the chat. Shout out Jake, my guy Jake, you know. On current form, Martinelli is the most influential player in our team. I thought you said in the world, yeah. I was going to say Jake. You right,
Brother, have you seen Gahassi from Leverkusen?
But no, he said he's the most influential player in our team right now.
Could be. Well done.
I think that's a fair shout. Declan Rice. Now, Declan Rice, I would say, is the most influential player in our team right now. But yeah, I could see what you're saying though. Like definitely, of the attackers, Martinelli's one that sets the pace.
Move the ball,
Definitely.
But you know what happens every match?
Now.
Saka just gets a goal or assist. Like,
Yes, Saka's
his
stats,
goal, his GA is crazy.
Yeah, his goals definitely overshadow a lot of the good work that Martinelli does. Rakitic the corner in. I think that's going to go for a goal kick. Because even myself and lots of Arsenal fans in the Chelsea game were saying Saka should come off. Martinelli came off. Everyone's like, I don't understand why Martinelli came off, and then Saka got the assist. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. But it was influence because you remember prior to Trossard's goal, Saka was in
Anthony.
Pocket, bro.
Good move. It's always one moment too long. Give the ball up earlier. Keep it moving.
I think he did everything he could there, Anthony. To be fair, I can't stand him, but I think that's a little bit. He did everything he could as quickly.
Look at this.
If you notice, so right, McTominay did
lovely touch from Martinelli.
Arsenal's
great again. Another Cruyff turn from Gabby Jesus.
He's Dutch, man.
Starting to source.
Copenhagen are in 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3. Oh, there's too long maybe. Second runner.
What a save!
Good save from Anana.
What a save from Anana. That might be the best save I've seen him make in a Manchester United shirt.
Yeah.
What is it? What football
was it corners though?
Second runner. Every time, second runner.
Like the third or fourth runner.
He ran straight past McTominay.
Yeah. Yeah, blood, McDonald, bruv. I don't know what's up with
McDonald's.
this guy, bruv. Yeah, literally, he's a joke, man. Arsenal looking much more aggressive. We're starting to put together the physicality and the technical ability now. Do you know what I'm saying?
And this
bit of aggression. Look, aggression to win the ball back. Aggression. And then when we do get the ball back...
Still could be for Copenhagen. Headers across the box. Come on, we're supposed to be tall. Come on.
Rashford clears.
Rashford hooks it out. And you know, watching some of the Arsenal game and then watching United game.
Two different games.
Yeah, well, when you control...
Can you whip a cross in from Copenhagen? Any cross in there? Back post.
Bang.
Any shot? Oh, he's hit it over the bar. That was a difficult one.
Man United struggling.
That was a difficult one, but they are under pressure.
When you pass the ball, you take the ball out your feet and it quickly moves. It zips along.
Yeah.
Whereas you watch, it sticks on the Man United player's foot.
They ain't got no idea. They ain't got the next move in their head.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Tomiyasu trying to be physical, but it works.
Sevilla won't be able to live with us. If we switch it on and we turn up the pace and get to that next gear, there's no chance.
Here we go. Right, turn then.
Yeah, when we play very, very fast football, it works for us.
Like last season, them first halves
but
last season.
Everyone's been saying that it's just not flowing. That's the word everyone's using. Flow. And people have been blaming that on Kai Havertz and stuff like that. But everybody in this team at the moment...
Oh!
Everyone in this team at the moment is from last season, so I can't even make this argument.
VAR.
There's got to be a VAR check here for Manchester United.
Here for Højlund.
I'm not quite sure who for.
Penalty shout.
But the Højlund.
Yep. Heads it across.
Handball.
Wraps
That's not
him.
a pen, man.
That's
not a pen.
I don't think that's a pen.
If they give that is weak, bro.
Do you think that's a pen, Lex?
Do you know? Honestly, I don't know what's a pen anymore.
No, but do you think that's a pen?
No, I don't think it's a pen.
Yeah, it's not a pen.
Okay.
I know it's a pen.
Okay, good.
I was trying to scrape it a bit, but
That brother's starving.
yeah, brother, starving. For real. Saliba, the Rolls Royce. The defender's starting to step up a little bit, getting involved in play.
The line is way higher. Look.
Jorginho, look at Declan Rice out in the left back position. Tomiyasu inverted, really well set up for an attack. David Raya with a great kick.
Keep the ball moving. Here we go. Much better from United.
We've got numbers. We do have numbers here. Jesus again. He fancies it. He looks hungry.
Jesus is a winger, man. Oh! A goal! Take that about, son? Quality, man.
Alexis, that is how you buy a striker, bro.
Bro?
That is how you buy a
That's a
striker.
great goal.
Brother.
That's an unbelievable goal.
Great goal. That's a
Hey,
great goal.
Gabby Jesus.
That's almost an assist from David Raya. David Raya goes all the way long. Martinelli knocks
What
it down.
a finish, man.
And
Look
you
at the cohesion.
Look at the togetherness.
Yeah, man.
Coming back from that injury that he had
Eddie
last
Nketiah.
season. And do you know what's sick about?
Oh, what a
do you know
goal.
what was great about that? He slowed the game. Right, he controlled the pace. We're just talking about the pace that the game is played at.
This what
Slows
they
the
do.
game
Yeah,
right
look,
down,
look.
and then bang.
Trapping the ball with the top of their feet. Look, they don't know.
Quality, man.
Do you see that Bruno telling Rashford where he's
Yeah,
got to go?
yeah.
Like, why?
Goal.
Oh, cut back.
He has to score.
Gotta be.
He has to
Excellent.
score.
Oh,
Unbelievable
I-
save.
What a save.
Copenhagen
Let's go, though.
goalkeeper.
Gosh.
That's an unbelievable goal from Gabby Jesus. It's all going off.
Yeah, it's cut
I
there.
think someone on the panel predicted that it would be 1-1 in the Arsenal game. That prediction is already blown out of the water, but we will forgive that person because they clearly don't know ball.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, they've got a Mercedes hat on. But yeah, that's a great save from the goalkeeper. Good shot as well. Was that McTominay?
that was.
And his
Ericsson.
goalkeeper's gone. His peripheral's gone.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable save from that goalkeeper.
Quality,
Seriously.
It's Batman, isn't it?
And that's got to be frustrating for someone like Bruno. I know we laugh and say he moans all the time, but all jokes aside,
Telling him where to run.
telling Rashford where to run, especially when Rashford makes more money than him.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So here's
And
me,
he's the captain.
Here's me on 150 grand a week, and I make bread, and then here's you on 300 grand a week, and I have to tell you what to do. Why? I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told you, Rashford just looks like he's like, I can't be asked, bro.
Do you know who Rashford reminds me of? Ryan Babel.
Why Babel?
Because it's like he can do something sick and then do something dead straight after. Like there's no like
Consistency.
There we
There's
go.
no
We're in,
consistency.
or should be.
Man said we're in
Transition.
and you're on the
Transition
halfway
should be.
line.
Look at this. It plays the right ball. We're in.
Oh,
we
finish.
are in. Oh!
No pen. He skipped it. He jumped over, bro.
So Rashford's been played in behind. The keeper flies
Offside.
at him.
Is that
but it's
offside?
The keeper flies at him.
No,
Rashford
they're
goes
checking,
over.
they're checking.
Aye, pen.
They're checking.
They're checking for the offside and they're going to check if it's a penalty. Rashford seemed like he jumped over the
Look,
goalkeeper.
he don't even
didn't actually
care,
take
bro.
contact. Yeah, Rashford's not
I
bothered.
don't care.
He's not bothered.
Off.
Off.
He's off. He's
Offside.
off. Oh, it might be
Offside.
It might be
the
back
trailing
foot.
leg.
It might be.
And then there's their contact.
I don't know. You
Minimal
know.
contact as well. And also he's going away from the goal. So it probably won't be a red card if there is contact.
He didn't touch him.
But there isn't contact.
He didn't touch him.
And to be fair, do you know how you know he didn't touch
He
him?
got
Because
up.
he didn't call for it. He didn't even call for it.
Yeah.
No penalty.
Got to be
2-0,
again.
2-0
Should be.
Arsenal.
Oh.
Come on, let's go.
2-0,
Let's go
1-1.
and attack. Oh, Rice have a.
Oh, that's lovely from Declan
reverses.
Rice, bruv.
Let's go, Saka. Lay it. Odegaard, get your confidence. Oh, that was
Yeah, Odegaard needs a couple of easy goals right now. He needs a
That
couple
was
of easy goals.
meaty, Odegaard.
Denzel's predicted 2-1 for this Arsenal game. I predicted 3-1.
It's looking. It's looking.
They're all on.
It's looking a bit techie.
Yeah. And Alexis predicted 2-0 for Manchester United.
Yeah, it should be a 2-0.
What was my prediction
You
again?
predicted
You said
2-0 for
2-0
Man
as
United
well, yeah.
Why?
Both did.
Why? Why?
You were feeling nice
Oh,
all the
look,
time. I could
Sevilla
tell.
subs Eric Lamela, the old up.
He scored. Was it Lamella that scored the unbelievable
Rabona.
double nutmeg? Rabona, yeah.
On the floor as well.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Bruno is miscontrolled the ball. Come
United
on.
looks so shaky right now, man.
Eric Lamella on.
I don't think we look shaky. I just think we look disjointed. Like we don't.
Like it's like you look all like
It's
you
guesswork.
got put together yesterday.
Yeah. And then there's moments where, like you're saying, individual talent where you're like, good pass, good ball. Like Bruno, you know, it looked like someone playing at goals. Like make the run, it's ridiculous.
Oh, PSV scored. That's good though.
Bakayoko, yep.
That's good because we lost to Long. They got 3
Bakayoko.
points.
Do you remember when he was supposed to be the next big DM? Right, Rashford in
Here we
again.
go, here we go.
1 versus 1,
That
miscontrol.
touch has killed
Now
him.
you know what? Get him off. Get him
this
off.
guy
Get him off.
Absolutely.
Get him off.
As it stands.
Get him off.
Killed him. As it stands, if
Just
it
get
stays
him
like
off.
this,
Just get him
Arsenal
off.
will be top after playing 3 games. And obviously there'll be 3 games left to go, but we would have played everybody in our group once and would have been top. So that can give you that can give us
my
big
gosh.
confidence. And the one team that we did lose to was away, so we'd have to play them at home. So we can take some serious confidence from that. And as it stands, Man United will be at the bottom in the complete opposite
How did he
situation.
miss that? You know, it's
Rashford,
just...
man. He's so underconfident right now,
The
Rashford.
problem is as well that he, like you said, he can't take somebody on. So, or he can, but he doesn't often because he's trying to do kick and run, and obviously the touch was heavy.
Yeah.
But if you play a deep line against Rashford, he's out of the game.
Yeah. No, unless he scores a worldie. You know what I'm saying? But even then.
But he's
Rakitic with another corner here against Arsenal. Copenhagen still trying to knock at the door. Jinky players. It's in.
I knew it. Yeah, my scoreline's on.
2-1 Arsenal. Sevilla have scored from the corner.
This is not good though, man.
Big power header there.
That was
From
solid.
centre back, yeah, solid header.
Solid still. Aye, it's all kicking off second half, man.
This is the sort of thing what
It's
brings
all
their crowd
kicking off
into it.
second half.
Their crowd comes into these sort of games.
It could become a sitting game for Arsenal. Like when we just have to be resolute.
Where's Rob Holding when we need him? Who's not tracking their man?
Who's that?
Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
Who's up against their centre back, and meanwhile Gabriel's behind him.
That's a mismatch though,
Yeah,
man.
Gabriel's behind him, marking nobody. That seems like a mistake from how we've set up because Gabriel should really.
Because we're not marking man for man. We're just doing zonal.
That's a great
That's what it
header,
looks like.
man.
It's a very good header.
It's a great
That's why I
header.
said it straight away. It's a good header. And now we have to stay the course. And for now, we will just continue to attack. We won't sit deep with half an hour left to go. We will continue to keep going. And to be fair, that's his second goal in 3 games, that centre back. So,
what?
It's two goals in 3 games.
It's cooking, man.
So
More than Rashford
and Moynihan.
Rashford needs to come out. Come up Copenhagen. We just had a corner. They played it short, and he just watched him knock it around in a triangle. No sort of. He's not chasing. He's not pressing. He's not taking a pass.
Look, they're coming real slow.
But look at the difference.
And then look, you can switch it. You're playing very narrow.
But just watching, this is what he does. Like this was Rashford under Ollie.
Yeah, well, boy, I don't know, man. Rashford's dead. That's all I know. You know, like that. But we have an opportunity to get back here. Martinelli on the corner. Is it going to be a short one, or is he just going to put it in the box?
Not on the line.
Copenhagen are in. Copenhagen.
Martinelli with the corner goes to the back post. Oh, very, very close.
Good save as well.
From Gabriel. Centre back Gabriel, this one.
Somari.
It's a corner again. Arsenal still knocking at the door.
That's really weird.
You see that, bro? He was like...
That's really weird. What are you doing, bro? Onana just did some weird skip, like he was going to throw the ball long and roll it a yard. Yeah, it's so strange.
He's going to start.
I think we can get a goal from one of these corners, man.
That's what it was like. It was like he was about to cross someone over, like Allen Iverson, and he just rolled the ball on the floor. We're back to this again.
Close to the keeper, and it's not the best cross from Saka from the corner. And both Martinelli's corner before was good, but Saka and Martinelli have both been quite disappointing.
Saka been a bit disappointed in this game.
Yeah. He's been like that for a couple of games. He has, but he needs a rest. Remember, he's playing on an injury. We're getting into that Marcus Rashford, Man United territory where he's shit. And he's playing on an injury. Leave him alone. Do you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff.
All right, get in there. Oh, I played Martinelli.
Love that. You can't play short passes when Martinelli's around.
On his touch, Tommy.
Will have that. Thank
Ref,
you.
oh, shut up, man. Get
have
up.
that. Thank you.
Played, boys, man. Played, Jorginho.
Garnacho's coming on, and Lindelof is coming on for Manchester United, and maybe
I never understand when you sub your centre backs,
Martial. Well, what's been happening in United game
he
is...
might not sub him. He might be trying to hold on to a 0-0 against Copenhagen at home.
Well, if you look what's happening...
man! Thank you, we'll take that. Absolutely dragged down.
Ramos, man.
Well, no yellow card for Sergio Ramos, we know, probably won't get a yellow card.
He's going to kick him now just to get one. Like, give me one of these yellow cards.
Bloody Mizunos.
Well, if it's Maguire coming... It might be... It might be Varane with fitness, but if it's Maguire, we keep going to the halfway line and he keeps turning around and literally passing back to Onana.
Who's that? Varane?
No, Maguire. He keeps turning around and just passing straight back.
He ain't got the vision, man.
He doesn't have the vision or the ability. He's better if you guys have runners in behind. Rashford's currently refusing to run. Yeah. But if you had a Martial or somebody who could run, he can hit a long ball, a long diag. But other than that...
If you don't take off Rashford here,
He won't take him off. He won't take him off.
Rashford got a clause in his contract.
Oh, lovely pass. Oh.
That's the quality there, you know. McTominay ain't got it.
Yeah, my gosh.
Mount has to come on. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're going to need to use Mount at some point, I think.
The ball would have stuck way better there.
Saka's with the cross.
Goal.
Lovely cross.
Ooh,
almost
on the keeper.
Flew all the way in. The keeper punched it. We had a big conversation on DR Sports on Saturday about keepers not catching anymore.
Anthony? Ooh.
They're not catching them anymore. They just go for crosses. The keeper's completely alone there. He can definitely catch that. That's a very catchable cross.
It's nervous, though.
Right.
Yeah, and they just go for punches.
Who's coming on? 15. Who's number 15 for you?
Number 15 is Reguilon.
What?
So they're putting...
It's a strange one.
Bruv, he's more attacking. Anyway, it's not my club.
Strange decision.
They might be
Martinelli with a corner.
It might be 3 at the back for United then, 3 centre-backs maybe.
True.
Garnacho on 4.
Who's your right back?
Dalot.
Yeah.
Can't see. I missed you, went off.
Let's have a look.
Rashford, it looks like he's on the left.
No, they might put Anthony.
Of course it was,
Anthony.
man.
He won't dare.
Rashford has got a clause in his contract.
He's got something going on.
90
there.
minutes. If he starts, it's 90 minutes.
He normally gets to 85 at least, doesn't he?
My dad said, I don't know how zonal marking came into football. I'm old school. Everyone mark their own man.
Yep, and then everyone's accountable.
Yeah. And then you
know
can
what
go
I
man
mean?
for man for like size and strength and different things like that. But
And that's your
there you go.
Barca. Handball ref. Oh! That is a handball anyway.
Yeah.
I think he's called it. I think he
Arsenal?
called it. I think he called it.
That's their sub as well. Definitely handball. Even I saw that, man.
I just looked up and saw that zip against the bar. Though. I didn't see
Bro,
any
I can't
handball.
lie.
I just saw a zip against the bar.
Mariano, he just come from Real Madrid as well.
Is that that's not? Is that the same one?
Yeah, remember he had the number 7 after Ronaldo.
He didn't even try. Did he? Is that the guy who scored the goal against City?
What a save,
Yeah, I
Raya,
think
man.
so.
That was a save from Raya, by
Big
the way.
save from Raya. Just comes off the underside of the inside of his bicep.
What a save, Raya, man.
Alejandro, come on, man.
Oh,
slick
Copenhagen,
from
lovely.
Copenhagen.
The referee just standing in the way and not even trying to get out of the way there. Weird.
Look at the directness. This
Declan
one.
Rice still fighting for the ball every time.
Why?
And that Sumare is so strong. He's got Rice.
He's just like...
He lost the ball there, but he's putting up such a good fight, man. He's got Rice and Jesus on his case, and he's just really standing strong.
What's this?
Look at this silly foul from Harry Maguire. Gives Copenhagen a free kick, 25 yards out. He's
Look how
disputing
small
it.
the guy is
He's
compared to
disputing it. That's what I
Maguire.
was thinking of at the time. Like, how are you letting this little guy...
Jesus and Martinelli starting to do a little bit of samba football right now.
Come on, boys, man. Get your head back in the game, man.
Legs, man.
That was a foul, by the way. That was a push in the
nice,
back.
Smart foul.
Oh, didn't get given.
Jorginho, take your time.
Play.
Odegaard, take your time. No, not against Samari. He's always going to get 50 against
Samari.
So give me that, bro. Yeah.
Come on, man. Onana,
Odegaard
get
needs to
buried
learn
right
to Bayern
now.
Munich. But
Say
he
again?
needs to-
Oh, sorry.
Odegaard needs to learn to Bayern Munich, bro. He needs to get wedge. He needs to bulk up a
Yeah,
little
facts, man.
Denzel was saying about Onana. I was wondering what he said.
Here we go.
Oof.
Get it out. Never.
bit. So, is that a coup?
All right, Sevilla are cooking.
No, Campos. The Campos is trying an outrageous bicycle kick. Does he have time to just bring that down? I reckon if he brings that down, that could be a goal.
Nah, no time. The players would have been on him.
Time. There you go.
Copenhagen is. This all I'm seeing is Copenhagen.
They're the home team.
Facts.
David Raya going
It's
long.
been quite up and down. It'd be interesting to see the stats. I think it's quite even.
Referee, man.
Ref's not giving it. No foul.
Ooh.
Come on, boys, man. Get your head in
foul
the
on that
game,
one.
man. Oh, what is wrong? Bro, these man study gymnastics before the game. What is going on?
Started gymnastics.
They're Sevilla starting to get really aggressive with Arsenal now.
when
Close
the-
to a yellow card. No,
Yeah,
there is a
man.
yellow card
Get
for
off.
Mariano. Yeah, they're starting to get really aggressive. They're trying to...
Look, they're surrounding the ref.
Yeah. We could see another yellow card here, maybe, referee. We could see another one. They're surrounding the ref. I'm not sure what they're calling for.
Almost an own goal for Varane for Man United.
Copenhagen with a corner now.
You know how crazy that goal would have been. His chest up. What's the chest up?
Right,
Bang.
should be out here. Transition. Go long. Garnacho's there. Garnacho's
what a
in.
ball.
Garnacho's in.
Has
One
to
on
finish.
one.
Has to finish.
1 minute. Oh!
Stinks. Stinky.
Very, very stinky football from Garnacho there. Very stinky.
Alejandro, I backed you.
Do you know the problem? Yeah, he was already thinking of hitting the Ronaldo.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
had it
He was
there.
already peeling off, weren't
He
he?
was already inside
Yeah,
the
he was
game.
thinking of
bro.
Instagram captions and that.
Yeah, he was already peeling off.
He was going to quote Drake lyrics from ADM and Charlotte and that, bro. It's key.
Can't believe that. I was just about to shout 1-0
And
United.
it could be a yellow card for Jorginho for a high foot. It is a yellow card for Jorginho. It is an accident. We're going to have to swap Jorginho out, I think, and put Rice back in the 6.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It's what we had to do last
Steady
time.
the ship.
That's what we did last time, and we're going to need Rice back in the 6. The game's starting to get a little bit
who
on
we
top
got
of
in there?
them
You
now.
got Smith
we
Rowe.
got Zinchenko, so we can put somebody in the 6 and put Zinchenko at the fullback position. We've got a few options there that we can do. We've got Zinchenko, we've got
1-1. Ooh, Lens
Yep.
scored.
1-1.
I'll take it anyway,
It
man.
ends the PSV game. It's all kicking off.
Yeah, man, it's getting
all
techie.
Kicking off. 25 minutes left in both games.
The second half has just been crazy, man. I
second
can't
half
lie.
things are all kicking off here. Jesus Navas, 37 years old, turns 38 next month. Still putting in a very good shift. And playing football at the top level at 38 years old.
Champions League. How would
They're
they
just holding the ball, aren't they?
Putting some really good passes together. But United are so confident they're going to score on the counter attack. That's a great whip, but that United are so confident they're going to score on the counter attack. They're just not putting in any energy to defend.
I don't understand how you can be happy playing like this.
Who played that ball? Was that Bruno?
Bruno, what a pass, man. That is a pass, bro.
Last onside as well.
That is a beautiful pass. I would have sweated it.
Very, very good.
The problem was he wanted to finish on his right.
Pace. You just got to hit that. You just got to hit.
There, he's got to hit it.
Pick his spot and just hit it. And trust that you can get the rebound or something. Declan Rice coming away with the ball now.
All right, driving run from Declan
Rice. Oh, what a run that is! Releases
the
Saka.
horsepower. Come on, man. Let's get that third goal. Saka shooting all day. Come on, man.
Odegaard cleaning up. That was a great run from Declan Rice.
What's that, offside?
Offside, I think, for the Odegaard ran ahead of him.
I'm not Odegaard. Declan Rice, man.
Yeah, but we need Rice in this. He can do the 8 job, but we need another 6. I mean, Jorginho in the 6 is making me worried.
No, it's Rashford running into a crowd.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking Odegaard off. This guy has been non-existent this whole game.
Yeah.
Bring on Vieira. Why not?
I'd have Vieira on. Yeah, I'd have.
Why
Vieira
not,
on
man?
sure.
Or even you got Smith Rowe. What do you think of Smith Rowe, by the way?
I think he's very good.
Copenhagen are in.
He's a bit like he's a confidence player. Copenhagen are in behind. Defensive numbers there, but the right
Well
pass.
done, Lindelof. Well done.
Cuts across the attacker. He takes a big hit for his troubles, but he probably
berating someone, isn't he? He's berating somebody.
He's angry.
Yeah, he's got a point. The fullback is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, he's berating somebody.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's on someone.
No, but he is the fullback.
And he's the left fullback though. Unless they move.
Because Reguilon's off.
Yeah, but they're on the right, aren't they?
Or maybe he's on the
I
foul.
don't think it's him though.
He's not shouting at the guy who fouled him though. He's shouting at his own team for that poor defending. But there you go.
It's schoolboy stuff at times. It really is.
Rakitic coming forwards. Mariano, it looks like, on the ball now as well. And he's just a bag of tricks. He's going to try something crazy. Ben White.
Just stay on your feet. Oh, yeah,
Lovely.
perfect.
That's good stuff from Ben White. It's unfortunate, David Raya couldn't get there. But it's good football.
Mariano's made a difference since he's come on.
100%. That's what Reece Nelson could do for us.
For real,
we need
stretch the game.
that injection of speed and directness. But is that Marcus Rashford on the right side?
Pass the ball. He passed the ball. Look at that, Lindelof on the edge of the box.
Play, that's good for Maguire there.
Yeah.
Don't overlap Maguire, please. Never in your life. The pace was so slow.
Right, let's look at this defending now for this Sevilla corner. It's a really good width corner.
And who won that? Jesus.
Gabriel, I think it was.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
When the bloody three of them on the
He
pitch.
pats his hair back down after he heads the ball.
That Maguire
Looking like Tory
overlap,
Leeds.
Yeah.
that Maguire overlap was so funny because if you're the defender, you're thinking anyway.
Yeah.
And if you got the ball, you're like, bro, where you going?
You know?
Oh, Maguire.
It's Maguire. Harry Maguire. England captain. Come here is. Manchester United, Moments FC. We're here for it.
I can't take
Champions League. Champions League, Harry. Here he is. 1-0 Manchester United. Glory, glory, Man United.
on, man.
And the Reds go marching on.
Nah.
Yeah. That's why he overlapped.
Look at his tired.
It was
That's
and the heart's the heart. Yeah, love Man United.
Grab the Man United shirt.
Yeah.
Gonna do all
Kiss
that.
the badge,
Give me a
kiss the
contract.
badge.
Give me a contract.
Oh, you got it.
Gonna be
You
a
get
VAR
yellow.
check
No,
on it.
there's no worry about it. It's a
Please
goal.
mark it off.
Oh, it's a goal check.
He slid on his knees.
Harry, I
I can't
changed my
believe
mind
it.
quick, you know. You better go
Off comes-
onside.
I forgot about
off
Havertz, you
comes
know.
Odegaard and on comes Kai Havertz, and I've got to say,
That's a nice
I don't
change.
mind this change.
Yeah, bro. Get off.
Arsenal, and it's Gabriel Jesus taking the armband.
Yeah. Good sub, Arteta.
Yeah, I think it's a good side.
It's offside.
I don't.
Oh,
No, I
maybe
think
that number three,
no,
yeah.
he's onside. He's onside. Number 3 is keeping him onside.
Oh, Harry Maguire.
That's all because of the overlapping run, you know.
Yep. He was leading everyone into a false sense of security.
Nah.
So this is the new Harry Maguire, goal
I
scorer,
can't
man of
believe
the
he's sitting
match.
on his knees, man.
Man of the match.
My dad said the guy in the white Man U tops from Somerset or East Anglia. And you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? You're not that far wrong.
No, it's not.
He's not that
I
far
don't know
wrong.
that geography. Where's East Anglia?
East Anglia is going to be like
And then the train-
Norwich and
yeah,
Suffolk
yeah,
and
yeah.
all that side over there.
Yeah.
And
Middlesex.
he's from Middlesex. He's from
Milton Keynes.
he's from like Cambridgeshire, so he's not
Not
far
Cambridge,
away. He's
Milton
from-
Keynes. Don't do that. Don't say Cambridge.
Oh,
See who's
Milton
doing it.
Keynes.
Milton Keynes, yeah.
M1.
Yeah, my dad, you were quite close to be fair. That's
Yeah.
funny. My dad said my man's not from London, he's not from Manchester, man. That's all I know.
I was born outside the Manchester United club shop.
And how things have changed because me and Dens have been berating Havertz for a few weeks now, and now we're quite happy to see him come on the pitch. To be honest
Because
with you,
we've seen that threw me off. But we've seen the best of Havertz and the worst of Havertz already.
yeah.
So for Arsenal this season, but I feel like he can do a job. Every time I've seen him up front or even in that just behind the striker role, he's held up the ball so well.
referee, that's a card.
His game of the year so far, obviously that Community Shield game.
No, I think that's when he's starting. Raya flaps at the ball. Can we clear it? It's offside anyway.
Now we've got a target for Ryan to aim for.
When we've got like Saka at the moment, just looks really reluctant to get into physical challenges or anything like
he's
that.
scared of
because
injuries.
He's scared of getting that injury, and so we need to get him off because he's only playing really at a 6 out of 10. He can't play at anything more than that, and that was way offside.
And he still refuses to take
Just
Saka off.
sliding on his knees.
He's shameless. He's shameless, bro.
He did the love heart too.
Shameless.
Mrs. must have been in the crowd, bro.
My dad said, sorry, white man, you top. He said sorry.
It's so good, it's so good. You're only about 10, 20 miles away. Matt.
That was mad close. That was so funny.
Yeah. It's not too far.
But yeah, we do need Saka off. I don't care if we put
Yeah, like put Reece
Jesus
Nelson
up,
on.
Reece Nelson. We could put Jesus out there and put
You got Trossard.
Put Trossard up central.
So you got Smith Rowe. Like there's
Yeah.
options to put on, but he just persists.
Yeah.
I feel like
I think
as long as
that
you got
could
one
be-
pacey wing on the pitch,
That could really be the downfall of Mikel Arteta.
Oh,
at some point
Bruno!
later in his Arsenal
just
career.
killing Saka, man.
Look at Saka there. Normally he'd be there. to defend.
Tired. Look at Havertz though.
Come on,
Havertz
United.
picking it up for him. No, it's a dive
piss
from
off,
the
man.
Sevilla. A dive for
He's
going
gonna
to get a
card
yellow
straight
card.
away.
Man, shame on you.
Hey, the referee.
Played ref.
That's been good.
The referee trotting over there. He
Yeah.
knew what he was doing.
Yeah,
Under
Under
Miller.
That's the Lamella as well.
Yeah.
It's the ex-Tottenham Eric Lamella, of course.
With your good cheekbones,
So
man.
even just lets him go, and he just man looks like Dracula, like Latin
Here we
Dracula.
go. Bruno, pass it.
He
Oh.
does, but-
Rashford! Oh my! Don't watch it.
And Rashford
Don't
is
watch
just
it. Don't watch
sending
it.
the
Don't
ball
watch
to his
it.
girlfriend
Hey.
sitting in rows.
My
No,
scorelines, both my scorelines are on.
don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. We've got 20 minutes. We've got 20 minutes yet.
Don't
We've
watch
got
it.
20 minutes to
I'll
go.
take another Arsenal goal, man.
After
Do
that,
not jinx it.
after that Rashford shot, the referee just put his arms up. Touch. Oh, is it kick? Conversion good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Flag on the play.
That sport that's famously better than rugby.
Nah.
American
If I
football.
speak, I'll get in trouble. I prefer not to speak.
That's what is
All over
so
the
slow.
top.
Go on, Saliba. Don't. You're gonna
the
turn.
absolute tank. The absolute tank.
Oh, that is
Jorginho.
hospital, bro.
Jorginho, he's just got away with it. Ben White
Go on,
not
Havertz.
got away with it.
Got played Havertz. That's Havertz's press there. Gone.
Oh, and this is what I don't want. Saka against
Just play it there, right there. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. The confidence isn't there.
Does Jorginho have more than
Win
one
the
gear?
corner, man. Let's win the.
No.
He just-
Oi!
That's a great ball. And Martinelli didn't
I thought
gamble
you were doing
there.
a
Martinelli
Modric.
didn't gamble. Martinelli's looking frustrated, but I'm
Get
not
him
sure
off,
why.
man.
I'm not sure why Martinelli's annoyed. He's got a gamble.
All right, here we go.
It's a very good pass.
Oh, how are you offside?
Same way he got the assist last game. Same pass.
Bruno's put a shift in today. He's been everywhere. Absolutely.
Portuguese man would scrap an ugly 1-0. Like.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Ugly. With captain.
To be fair, shout out Ericsson. Ericsson has balled out that sub.
But he's better like that. He's better off the bench, you know, Ericsson. He's much, much better off the bench.
It's like Trossard for us, and we need him
Yeah.
now. Copenhagen still playing good football.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
Mark,
they
look
probably
at Martinelli.
deserve a goal on balance, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 1-1.
Who Copenhagen? They
Yeah.
definitely deserve a
They
draw
deserve
at
a
least,
draw.
man. Bare
I
men.
think, look, Saka's got the ball, really doesn't want to run.
That was so United, that moment. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Still
play
in
him.
play
You
him.
gotta play
Oh
him.
my-
You gotta play him.
Look at that shot!
What a save.
2-0.
Good sauce!
Oh! Missed from 3 yards out. He's missed.
Nah.
It's a great defensive clearance from McTominay. The only problem is he's in front of the fucking Copenhagen goal.
Why
Terrible.
didn't he play Rashford though?
Do you know why they play Rashford? Because they're sick of his greedy antics.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pass him.
That's
the ball.
a
Would you
mental
pass him?
thing.
Yeah.
That was mental.
He
Look at
looked,
it, bro. He's
two men looked at him like,
Rashford
nah,
is the ball, bro. Like right here. Rashford is the pass.
Yeah, he's like, nah, you know what? You don't pass.
McTominay, man.
He knows as well, Rashford. He knows. He's not even complaining. He knows they're not passing the ball.
That was a poor finish by
Really
Garnacho
poor
though.
finish. And Gabriel Jesus Navas is off.
Yeah. The
And
legs gave way.
Juan Lu is coming on. He's done really well for 80 minutes for a 37-year-old, though. He's still doing really well. But we need Saka off. Do you mean? We need fresh legs. Away from Saka being injured and all the rest of it, all banter aside, we need fresh legs up top.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? If we're going to keep trying to attack, we're not even sitting deep on the
Even bring on Nketiah, bro. You
yeah,
know what?
100%.
He's
He'll
that
stick
guy.
the ball
Yeah,
up top. Yeah,
bro.
100%.
Legs.
100%. Yeah, he's a leg man. That's what we need right now. Do you know what I'm saying? 4 chicken drumsticks, fried with a drink, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolute leg man, bro.
That's the one thing of Nketiah
Lovely
though.
pass
Work
from
rate, man.
Sevilla. Doesn't quite get through.
Come on, let's give it.
Saka's movement is so good. He keeps finding pockets of space, but he doesn't actually want the ball.
Oh, here we go. Garnacho. 1-2 with Højlund.
Oh, finish.
He's in between. No one's
was a good
behind.
ball.
You know what? I'm starting to worry. You know, with those games where you keep missing chances and
It's gonna come back to haunt him.
Yeah.
Jesus is down,
yeah.
holding his hamstring. And we need fresh legs, Mikel Arteta.
Bring
Talking
on
directly to you. Directly to you. We have 5 substitutions and we've used 2. We've got 3 more subs to use. I don't understand. They're starting to fall apart. Saka's already playing on an injury. Here comes Eddie Nketiah now.
Why do you always wait till they get injured?
20 minutes too late.
Well, I mean, we're 2-1
What
up, so
happened?
we
What
can't say
happened?
20 minutes too late, but...
Was that off the
Garnacho, here
ball?
we go.
Yeah, I think
If it's an off the ball injury, he's injured.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not you. Put it. Oh my gosh.
Yellow card. Yeah, it's a yellow card. That was always late.
Yeah.
That was well.
That referee was just like, yeah.
Did you see what he said? He said, stop it.
If he keeps talking, he could get a second yellow. If he keeps talking, he could get a second yellow.
Oh my days, oh man. His name in Italian.
One of the first clips I ever saw of Bruno before he signed for United was him smashing up the camera in the dressing room at Sporting. He got sent and he just grabbed the camera, threw the camera. And
You think they
he
get
just-
fined for stuff like that? They must
They
do.
do,
Yeah.
I want to see Saka come off, but I know it won't be. It looks like it's Gabriel Jesus coming off for
Eddie.
Nketiah. Which I'm not mad at that, with Nketiah and Havertz up top. There's goals, there's legs, it can work. But here comes Trossard as well. Please make it be...
Saka. He's going to take a
Oh, no, he
Martinelli.
took off Saka. Yeah, he's taking off Saka. Saka number 7, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, Saka's off.
Oh, what, they put it up on
he
the
put
board
7
already?
Yeah, he put 7 already.
We've got,
played.
we've got a
Thank
comment in the
you,
chat, by the
Arteta.
way.
Thank you, Arteta.
That sport that's better than rugby from Masters Fearing. Yeah, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what it is already.
All right, here we go, Copen.
Oof.
Copen and a Copen.
All right, here we go. Come on, Marcus. Oh,
Marcus
my
don't want it.
God.
Marcus
He doesn't,
don't
does
want
he?
it. Nah, he don't want it. Nah, he don't want it at all. Look at this. Play on Copenhagen. Play on.
gonna-
Overlap
it's gonna
and run.
haunt- it's gonna
Overlap and
haunt
run.
us.
Overlap and run.
Oh,
It's headed
You're all
against him.
onside. Oh, they're all full of Marcus Rashfords. None of them want it.
Ericsson just can't jump at all. He's got credit card hops.
That man got crackhead hops.
Right, got to be now. Here you
what
go.
a ball,
Right,
bro.
now-
Outside the foot to Rashford.
Yep, Marcus, now's the time to do something. Plays
Oh,
Bruno
finish.
in. Oh, it was good defending.
Great defending.
Last ditch.
Ericsson's 20 yards out, throwing his hands up like he should have cut it back. Like, come on, Bruno's what, 6 yards out of the angle?
If Ericsson scored and the crowd cheered, he'd have another heart attack. He needs to relax.
That is bad. Bad like Iron Man.
More like aluminium man, blood. He's not iron, bro.
I played Declan.
Declan Rice again, bro.
Fresh legs.
Oh, why have we left it, bro?
Everyone's just looking for the run.
Brother, the Declan Rice is trying to do IC1 Yaya Toure, blood.
Ooh.
Declan
Ball
Rice
across.
with the white Toure, bro.
You're doing them driving runs though.
Yeah, 100%.
They've got a
Not
side
back
of
to
trouble.
Nana, come on.
But to be fair, that poor communication, that was Eddie and Trossard, and they both just come on. So
Yeah,
they're not
you
really
know,
That's a
both punting
great
for a
ball
goal.
by Nana. Great ball. One-on-one. Oh, get
That was a dead pass
up.
by Jorginho,
Get
bro. That Jorginho pass was
Shaky. He's
dead
done a
ball,
few
bro.
this half.
Oh, yes, Ben White sends his man. This is what he can do. Benny Blanco.
He's so composed, you know.
He's nonchalant. Like he don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
he
like,
actually
bro,
don't care.
listen, I'm gonna bill it after the game, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he literally. He definitely buns 100%.
Definitely, man.
100%. You don't care.
No
about nothing.
TXCZ.
Yeah, 100%.
Go on, Trossie.
Trossard, one of those talented players at the club. That's
Corner,
not in the
elbow
starting
ref.
11. Yeah, we'll take the corner.
Aye, these Spanish man, they
Yeah, they'll
call
call for
for everything.
It's jarring, isn't it?
Everything is this.
Copenhagen, can you get in behind here? They need to commit more players forwards now, Copenhagen. They're still playing
know
with
what it
two of
is?
their defenders deep. And
Man United are on the park. They're parking the bus, so they need to get more players.
we've created some decent
You're
moments.
parking the bus, bro. Everyone's
we're
behind the
not.
ball.
No, we're not.
lovely.
That is, I mean,
Get in,
you
get
got
in.
caught out
Goal.
there. Is that Bruno?
I would have loved a Varane own goal there.
Yeah, that'd have been lovely. That's the second time he's nearly scored an own goal, to be fair.
It is, yeah.
Look at him wearing gloves, man. He's not a centre back.
Roy Keane would never.
Never.
Crossed in from Arsenal.
Oh, my days.
Gabriel Saliba, bruv. Man went from a Rolls
Exactly,
Royce
was
to
lagging in the
a
air.
Rover, blood.
To a
he
micro, bruv.
He started buffering in the air. Oh, bro.
That was a close chance.
It's a very good chance. We could regret that. We need some shots on target now. Their goalkeeper's good, but he's not the best. We need some shots on target just to
Does
to test the keeper.
that World Cup added time thing apply in the champs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they do it.
Substitution.
Because I don't think I've seen it. Oh, hold it.
Tony's coming on.
We know it's going to be Hoyland for Anthony Martial
Yeah.
for 7 minutes.
Tony's
And you're
coming
winning.
on.
He's going to hit the post and then look depressed and then just walk around chewing his chewing gum.
Yep. The new Henri, they said.
What?
They said.
Yeah, right, bro.
He announced himself so perfect as well.
Henri was different gravy, man. He's
course.
to pretty much everybody.
I'm surprised you're even saying that.
No.
I thought it was a Van Nistelrooy thing for you, man.
No. Henri was my generation, remember? You couldn't even be mad at Henri. It was just,
It's quality.
yeah, you couldn't even be mad about it. Could not
Come
even
on,
be upset.
Copenhagen, get this in for me. Go. Nah, man.
Trossard fighting back. Referee,
Right.
that's a push in the back.
Right, let's take our time, man. Take our time.
Come on.
Copenhagen goalkeeper's been pretty good today. Obviously, that goal that was conceded. But apart from that, he made a couple of good saves, good kick in. Lovely cross. Why isn't no one's even gambled for that for Copenhagen?
See, they've got in threatening positions, but I feel we've had the better chances.
That
We've had
final
better,
third,
yeah,
they're not good in the final third.
not at all. There's not been anything where you're like, oh, like goal, like clear cut. It's just been potential stuff. Oh, it's Marcus Rashford
And you got
going
it right
off.
85 minutes on the contract, man.
Yep. It is on the
85
contract.
minutes
Yeah. He said to the fourth official, hold on, it's 83. It's 83. Hold on.
85, he's coming off.
85.
It's in the contract.
Next time he goes off. What's worse about Marcus is he looks hard done by. Get off the pitch, Marcus. You've done nothing.
You put the wrong number.
Look, even Martial saying, you.
It is Hoyland. There you
Told
go.
you, they put the wrong number up. I told you it's going to be Hoyland.
Yeah. Marcus is like, it's in the contract I play 90. What are you talking about? 85, bro.
You know, Marcus Rashford just saw his number go up.
He said,
looked
what,
around
me?
at his team
Bruv,
and
have
said,
you
it's
seen
not
my
me. It's not me. It's not me. He's definitely not calling for me to go off.
He gave 10 at the side.
Man argued to stir the page.
Man, like a Reza Balaga, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm not going anywhere. Aye, ooh, and Ketia.
Yeah, this Sevilla have two very, very well schooled
Oh,
centre-backs.
here we go. Oh.
Sevilla just lost their main goalkeeper at the last on deadline day as well, innit? Bono. He played Super Cup. And then he
Ketia,
can't-
you've got to do more. And Ketia, you've got to do more. You're
Where's
in
the legs
game-
and Ketia, man?
You're in the game solely for this. You're in the game solely for this.
Nice move, nice passing from Seville. I don't know what that cross
Hey,
was,
Tommy.
but
Yeah, so-
Aye, quick throw. Get it out, man.
McSauce winning fouls.
Aye, that-
it looked really close to
Yeah, I
it,
was
didn't it,
thinking,
from that
bro,
angle, but
what are you doing?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was as close as it looked. If you haven't already, make sure that you like the video. I'm sure that you probably have, but if you haven't, make sure that you do. Do you know what I'm saying? We are closing in on the last few minutes, and I think we're just both waiting for added time. We're both.
I'm
up by
waiting for
one.
the full time
We're
whistle.
both up by one, but both our opposition teams are
Hey,
plotting
that
against
was-
us. And this is what you want in the Champions League, though. You want to win games, but win games with a bit of a battle and into your battle hardened. It's not easy.
And it's away from home.
What was that clearance?
Goes straight up in the air, and David Raya catches.
Sit on that, man.
Lovely.
You're Spanish, Raya, man. You know what to do.
Take your time, man. Claim your head hurts or something. Last 15 minutes, Copenhagen had 55% of the ball, but no shots.
Yeah, do you know
No
it's
shots
4?
at all.
You know it's 4. That was a bit of a save for the cameras from Raya. Extended out.
That's a save for the camera.
Same for the cameras. He wants that in the Google images, man. He wants that.
Getty.
He wants a Getty image. Oh, that's poor.
Lovely, man.
He wants a foul for it, look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these
Nah, it's a foul!
The Spanish dons are something different, man, for real. Tommy Asa with the throw, Copenhagen. You man,
Look, the ref said it's there. Hurry up.
Martial's running around like he's been on for the whole 88. Look at him. Martial move.
Let's go.
Can you release Martinelli? Very passive.
Arsenal, I think we're seeing out the game.
Very, very passive. Just trying to slow it down a bit.
Run the clock down.
Jorginho's giving it away.
Oh, who's tracking back?
Martinelli was tracking back and Saliba, but
Look at this guy.
I think it's already gone out. But it's just Jorginho is such a liability for that.
Oh, he busted his nose.
We're against a better team. Honestly.
Good tackle. Well
Jakub
done.
Kivior looks like we're probably going to go to a back 5. I want to see Jorginho come off and...
Dallo, play it!
6.
Garnacho!
Garnacho's all alone on the far side and the bounce
him.
goes just over his head.
I haven't seen Kivior for like how many weeks?
Since pre-season, I don't think I've seen him.
Oh no, he played first game?
Yeah, maybe you're right, yeah.
There's something to be said
No, he
about...
played the Community Shield.
Yeah.
Something to be said about seeing out a game in the Champions League, like just professional, particularly because you're away at a good team. If you can just dead the game off,
Yeah, 100%.
dead it off, get the result,
If we
get back on the plane.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're not going to give you an easy time.
Get across Declan, man.
Ooh, no vision. He didn't keep his head up, did he?
Well done, Tommy, man. Well done, Tommy Asu, man. Workhorse.
Hustle him.
Worked him back there.
Nah, left back at the moment. It's been left back all game, actually.
You got Kivior coming on.
Just slowly getting forced to be defensive. They're going to maybe try and work a shot. Declan Rice, what can you do?
Played, man.
Lovely. That's lovely play from Declan Rice.
Played. Get a bounce.
Hey! For a throw.
Did he back stay on the line? They're just making up their own rules as they go along.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what I'm
playing away in
saying.
Spain, it's not easy. 6 minutes at a time in the Arsenal game against Sevilla, holding on to a tightly contested 2-1 win. 2-1 up.
4 at Old
And it's
Trafford.
4 at Old Trafford against the mighty Copenhagen. They're doing really, really well to only be 1-0. To be
Who's
only
this?
1-0 down.
Oscar
Højlund.
Højlund. Yeah, that Højlund's little brother.
And here comes Oscar Højlund to try and upset an Højlund.
Yeah.
Little smile to his
Yeah.
brother. Little smile to his brother there. It looks like Martinelli's going to be coming off, and it's been a good game for Martinelli.
Yeah,
He's worked.
It's been a
He's
bit of an ugly game, but it's been a tough shift. He got the opening goal to set us away, and then of course Gabby Jesus with the second goal. So 2 Gabriels on the score sheet.
Oh, bad pass, and Garnacho should be. Oh, maybe they have more back than I thought. Oh,
That was a foul, right?
Yeah, definitely foul on Garnacho there.
decision making a little bit. He's a bit single trap minded at times. Garnacho.
Yeah, Ketty is looking a little bit lazy to come over and
Yeah,
do
like,
what he would
just
normally
doing all
do,
this
given
little
that,
jogging stuff.
You've been watching fucking Martial, blood.
And Rashford.
Just strolling around the pitch like he's a superstar. We need legs from this guy. Good foul from Saliba. They carry on playing though.
Keeper play. That's
comes out and
Gabriel,
collects
you
it.
know. Ryan was
Lovely.
even gonna come out.
Yeah.
That's terrible from Maguire. Free kick, halfway line, just kicks it towards Garnacho's general direction and gives him the ball back.
Come on, boys, man. Let's see this out. Last 4 minutes.
Respect Harry Maguire, blood. Like, he's one of your better players.
Bruv, he won the game for you.
Yeah.
You saw the stats before the game.
I
and
knew this was going to start. I was thinking a minute ago. I was thinking if he's got the winner, which it looks like he has, hopefully.
Declan Rice knocks down to Trossard. Trossard, what can you do from here?
Bruv.
Oh, Trossard.
Trossies.
Still Trossard.
Play it.
Declan Rice. It's almost like they don't trust Kai Havertz a little bit.
It's like, oh, shall I pass?
Yeah.
Is he still like an
I
outsider?
can't believe we
there?
didn't see Fabio Vieira this game, though.
Yeah. Kiwior comes forwards now. Tomiyasu. Any cross into the box, or he's going to hold the ball, maybe? Interesting half cross.
Get there. That's our ball.
Oh, not down. Could be Højlund. Oh.
I thought you were talking about Man United there.
No, yeah, Højlund.
Højlund.
Yeah, but Højlund's off. They got brothers, innit?
It's the brother.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I was like, I thought it was Man United.
Yeah, well, if you look at he's offside. Otherwise, this is very ropey. If you check this out, header back, takes a shot.
Oh, that is a handball.
He was offside.
He's still acting.
Yeah.
Look at his ankles. Someone studded his ankles, bleeding and that.
Yeah. Here's his goal. Onside.
We need that VAR in the Prem.
Yeah, it's the best one, isn't it? It's the best one by a mile.
Man, are just not drawing lines in England. I just don't understand.
Ironic.
Man, isn't it? And that took a minute for
I know Nick's lines.
Copenhagen. Can they do so? He's taking it the wrong way.
Why are we messing about?
He's taking it the wrong way though. He went back to the byline. If he cuts inside, that could be something.
This corner, this will be the last corner at Old Trafford. Goalkeeper, Batman's gone up.
This is the first time this season that
Come on,
we've...
keep... Raya! Oh my days, Raya! I thought that was going
It's
in.
the first time this season we've seen Arsenal drop back into this defensive shape and try and see a game out, which we used to do with Rob Holding. Now it's Jacob Kiwior coming off the bench. It's a corner. They did score from a corner before, but we do have an extra defender.
This is
goal!
Copenhagen!
It's a pen!
Kicked in the head.
Penalty!
The last kick of the game.
Yeah.
It's got Tomine as well. The
I
last
never
kick
saw
of the
Classic.
game.
Come on, Arsenal.
The last kick of the game for Man United
I know,
is going to be
he's
a
getting
penalty.
cooked.
There's drama here.
Come on, man. Arsenal, see it out, please.
Edge of the box stuff here from Sevilla.
See it out, Arsenal. See it out.
I don't mind a foul here.
And
Eddie.
Ketia?
I don't mind a foul here.
If you got it, and
Nice.
Ketia?
Run your legs. No, you're not Nigerian. You're Nigerian, Eddie. Oh my God.
He's not Nigerian, fam.
Yeah, that's a pen. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
pen.
a
That's a
pen.
straight pen. What are you actually thinking,
Hey,
Scott?
who's that? McSauce.
We've got 2 minutes left.
What is he doing? The guy's
2
nowhere
minutes
near
left in
him.
the Arsenal game. Sevilla on the edge of the box, still trying to make something happen.
Go on,
Declan
Declan.
Rice, great
See it
defending.
out. This is why we bought you 100 M's.
Last 1 minute for
Penalty
Arsenal.
check. Penalty check.
At VAR, the
Give
games are roughly in the same sort of time space.
Keeper, claim that,
Right, gonna
Raya.
get
Sit on
Yeah,
it.
and sit on that.
Sit
Kill
on it,
all the
man.
time.
Can't
Really, really,
believe
really
this.
frustrating from Eddie Nketiah for me.
I know,
All
man,
He
I
needs to do is
expected
hold-
better.
He's strong. He's got legs. That's the main.
Look at that
attribute.
from Raya,
I
bro.
told you about punching. I told you
What
about
the
keepers
fuck is that?
doing this punching thing. He comes out and punches, and it just spins behind him. He's very lucky that it goes over his goal and not into his own net.
Look at the place.
Very, very close. If that's Andre Onana that goes in, and that's a highlight reel.
Yep.
L
Yes,
for him.
penalty. It's a penalty.
Kai Havertz can't win the header.
30 seconds left.
The subs have been pretty
Play it home, man.
disappointing.
Just play it home, bro. Or
The
get up
subs have
there.
been pretty disappointing in my opinion. But Kai Havertz now got the ball.
Man, know what to run.
Maybe waited for Eddie to be offside there. I'm not sure. Eddie's going to go to the corner flag and try and slow the game down.
Has he got the sauce?
Yeah, he does for this type of stuff.
Ramos came in it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's up against Sergio Ramos there. It's a tough
Blow the
person
whistle,
to try
ref,
and
man.
block.
That's 6 minutes. Give me my points, man.
It's gone 90 plus 6, which is the time.
Ref, give me my points.
Kiwior head with the ball, trying to head it out. Still
Ref.
trying to head it out. Ben White trying to head it out. The
Referee.
ref is not blowing his whistle.
This referee's a
It's a
fraud,
big
man.
long switch
Bang.
to the right back.
Yeah, it's gone.
He misses it.
Come on,
And that should be
Copenhagen.
time. That should really be time now, and it
Yeah,
is
it's
time
gone,
in the
it's time.
Arsenal game. It's an away
Lovely.
win for Arsenal 2-1, my guy.
Dub.
And now we go to the Man United game. The Arsenal got all 3 points.
Last kick. This is the
Manchester
last
United
kick
the
of the
last
game.
kick of the game for them. Penalty.
Come on!
Another.
Wow.
What's his name? Sorry,
Yeah,
that was
you
really
have to
bad.
say-
Sorry, that was
No,
really
you
bad.
have to say.
Great save.
You have to say.
It's a good save.
Onana has been class this game.
Yes,
This
really
whole game, he's
good.
made 2 or 3 really good saves.
Is that
mate,
full
so-
time?
Yeah,
That's
it has
full
to be.
time.
Has to be
Onana,
full
the
time.
hero,
Gentlemen,
the absolute
Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Onana,
no.
he's taken so much flack I've said this before about him. I said this last week. He is extremely mentally strong.
Yeah.
Extremely mentally. He's taken so much flack. He's taken so much shit from so many people, and still, 96th minute, saving a penalty.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff. Not the best penalty for Copenhagen, but it doesn't matter. The pressure of that penalty.
Wow.
He does actually step a little bit early, but manages to regain his composure.
Did Haaland take it? No, he didn't.
They're consoling.
Larson.
They're consoling the penalty taker there. Who obviously is very, very devastated. Lex, we'll come to you first for that late drama. Talk to me.
I'm over the start with the positive, over the moon for Onana. Like I said, you can see today he was becoming the Onana.
You called it.
Yeah, he's trying to make passes. He was out of the box. You know, he had a good save first half. Was it? Fairly good save in the first half. I mean, it's a good height.
It's a good height.
Yeah.
Striker doesn't really get it into any corner, but it doesn't matter. You know, he could if he stays middle, if he dives the wrong way. You know, even still, a penalty save is a penalty save.
It's great. But it goes back to what I said at the start. It's moments FC with Manchester United.
Yeah.
A penalty save. Harry Maguire luckily getting a header because they fall asleep at the back post. Scott McTominay, why is he putting his foot in the air, 6 feet in the air in the 94th minute with 4 minutes of added time? Yeah. It's just idiocy all the time.
But I have to say one thing.
Silly moments.
One thing that's a bit of a negative for your team, right, is that, okay, cool, you've got Maguire. He got you the goal.
Yeah.
You've got McTominay, who was creating all sorts of drama. He did give away the penalty, but he was one of your better players today. You've got these star players like your Rashfords and all these guys that just do nothing. Like, Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire are not even meant to be in the fucking team. And they're some of your better performers.
Yeah. Do you know what I was going to say? But it started getting shaky for both towards the end. Mason Mount didn't get on the pitch.
No.
Yep.
But to be fair, do you know who your game changer was?
Who's that? Eriksen was great, weren't he?
What a great sub, because I was calling for Mount to come on the whole game, but that Eriksen sub, Amrabat changed the game for me.
Yeah.
And saying that Garnacho, he came on, lively, wire. But one thing with him, he needs to finish his chances. He had a lot of chances in that second half, and he could have killed the game, and he just didn't kill the game. And look what it nearly caused. It nearly caused a calamitous end. But Onana saved the day at the end.
He really did save the day.
Huge for Manchester United. Huge. They fought their way back against Copenhagen, and with any luck, might end up in the Europa League. That's amazing for a club like Manchester United. Really, really proud of you there.
Well, we've got to go to Turkey.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You've got to
go to Turkey.
You got English man holding up Onana and Cameroon and that. That's legendary.
And it looks like a Nigerian flag.
It does. Denz, talk to me about Arsenal.
Arsenal today, I'm not gonna lie. I thought we was gonna concede towards the end because it would have just been our luck, but I called it before the game. 2-1.
You did.
I knew it was gonna be I knew it wasn't gonna be easy over there in Seville. And yeah, man, if it wasn't for players like Saliba, I thought Saliba was a rock at the back today. Gabriel as well, always goals unsung. Solid. Tomiyasu, solid today. Yeah, we conceded that header, but it was from it was Gabby Jesus' fault. I just felt like obviously the communication issues there, zonal marking, we could have done better. But overall, I felt like it was a good away performance, solid. I never saw too many mistakes apart from probably that David Raya punch. But overall, as a team,
that was mad.
As a team, it was cohesive, and we've been like that all season. Rugged, easy, hard to beat, should I say? And it was hard to beat once again, and that's why we got the 3 points.
100%. I think for me, we saw Arteta try and do this before when we didn't have as much talent. So I spoke earlier on about him being tactically flexible and having go into back threes or back fives, and he wants to kind of show off what he can do. Before we used to bring Holding on when we were trying to grind results out. Now we bring on Kivior. Kivior is a better football player than Holding. Holding's good at just being big and strong and kicking the ball out, but Kivior can actually play a bit of football as well. We've seen that. He was part of the team that beat Man City in the opener of the season. And the team's come a long way, you know. I do not like Jorginho in the team. He makes me feel nervous, but I thought he was good today. Couple of passes a little bit wayward. That's going to happen in a 90-minute game, but he was good. Man of the match for me would be Declan Rice. Solid, you know, picking the ball up deep, galloping, sometimes playing the 6, sometimes playing the 8, showing again why he's the £100 million man. And I've said this time and time again, apart from maybe Chelsea, and even then maybe Chelsea, every game he's played for us, he's either been man of the match or borderline man of the match every single week. And when you put a £100 million price tag on somebody's head. That's what we expect from them, and that's what he's delivering. And he really does seem unlocked in his Arsenal team.
Yep.
Perverse to that, on the bit of a negative, is like it's like Arteta is extremely good when we look at him with Rice for man management, but it's like he can only really man manage one or two people at a time. And when he picks up one or two favourites, then he drops
Someone
Vieira and Saka. He's letting Saka run and get injured, and he's letting Vieira rot on the bench, and he's forgotten about them because he's only got the capacity to take on 2 or 3 favourites at a time.
But I realised with Vieira was cooking at the start of the season. Havertz was having a shocker, but he kept persisting with Havertz, and then he'll bring Vieira off of the bench. Or I think Vieira started 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
But Havertz has kind of come back into form.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you know what? I need to get this guy confidence. So that's where I can kind of understand why he's not starting Vieira or even bringing on Vieira, and he's bringing on Havertz instead of Vieira.
Yeah.
All the major football stuff, I agree with you guys. Like the one person who stood out for me for Arsenal was Jesus. Like match-winning moments, 2 ridiculous not just the goal, the turn, the pass.
Yes, yeah, of course. Yeah,
He done it twice.
He got the goal, he got the goal and the assist.
Yeah. Match-winning moments.
I mean, him and Declan Rice are probably the 2 man of the match performances. You know, Saka still needs some protection. And it's the manager's job, in my opinion, to protect the player from himself. He's a young player. He's going to want to play. He's going to always want to play. But just coming out to the media and saying, well, he wants to play is not good enough. You're the manager. We spend millions every year on medical staff, you know, who should be making the assessment as to whether or not he's fit to play and what the risk is. And the manager, you know, decides what the risk is.
You got to weigh up that. Yeah, you got to weigh up
risk. So it's a bit of a cop-out for me saying he wants to play. But, you know, he got through the game almost, you know, and he subbed him off, which is rare. But we do need to use more of our squad. I don't think any of the subs really covered themselves in glory. They just did the basics and did what they needed to do. Expected
But it was that game. Yeah, it was that type of game.
It's a tough game to show it. But listen, wins for both clubs. We are at the top of our Champions League group, and we're 2nd or 3rd in the table. You guys, where are you guys in the table now in the league?
I think we're 8th.
You're 8th in the table and
3rd
in your group.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the first kind of set of match days done in the Champions League. We look like we should qualify. You guys are still iffy if you qualify.
Very iffy.
We'll come to a wrap up. You've got a couple of hard games to go.
Yeah.
Would you rather not qualify, come 4th, and go straight into and just focus on the league and not have European football at all? Or would you rather come 3rd and go into the Europa League and maybe it's a slightly more winnable tournament for you?
I think you've got to go 3rd in Europa. I think the moment you go and start thinking, I know Chelsea, it helped Chelsea that one year. Was it
helped
maybe
us before,
helped you before? But, you know, it's supposed to be the culture and DNA of Manchester United is about trying to win trophies. And I think it's a bit of a modern mindset. You know, I understand about squad rotation. And just going to Saka, I think you left him on way too long because you missed him. I'm not trying to take shots when the end of the season happened. That's when you needed him fully fit for those big moments.
For sure.
And I just think it's the same with United. We've just got to be in those games. You've got to be in it to win it. There's no point just trying to not be in stuff just to finish 4th. What does that mean?
Yeah, for sure. So you would rather 3rd and go for Europa League, go for
100%.
Especially for Eric Ten Hag's development. Carabao last year, he could win a bigger trophy that
But
year.
if they do go out of the Champions League and don't even qualify for the Europa League, it could be real problems. It could be real problems. The fans will be in their back.
It's got to be tough.
He'll be dead before his body hits the floor.
I mean, if we look at it, if we're honest about it, last season, I celebrated you guys going out of Europa because I was like, there's no one who's better than us now. And we probably should have got it done last year.
Yeah.
So we've got to get one of those trophies, 100%.
And then for you, we used to have a habit at Arsenal when we were in the Champions League a few years ago of coming 2nd. I don't even know, you might even be too young for this. Coming 2nd in the group.
How old do you think I am, bro?
I know how old you are, but you're younger than me. Not by a lot, I'm taking the piss, but we used to come 2nd all the time in the group.
And then get someone crazy.
A very, very difficult team of Real Madrid, a Barcelona, Bayern Munich.
Barca, Bayern Munich, always.
And get smoked by them. And the way we're playing, we look like we can deal with those teams. I'm confident if with a fully fit squad and if Saka is resting all the rest of it. But, you know, for you, how important is it that we win the group, get a slightly easier turn, a Sevilla-esque quality of opposition, and then get into a quarter-final and get beyond that round of 16?
I feel like we can go really deep in this competition this season because realistically, I haven't really seen anyone, well, apart from Real Madrid's been cooking this season.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich been cooking this season. Apart from that, we beat Man City already this season.
Yes.
Apart from that, who else is there in this competition?
The Champions League
I think you're better than Munich. We gave Munich a bit of trouble, and I think you're obviously better than us. I think you'll beat Bayern Munich.
Yeah, on our day, I actually think that we have more of a chance of winning the Champions League than winning the Premier League
Yeah.
because I think we can win a game on our one-off day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, with the talent that we've got in the team rather than the consistency and the injuries and all the rest of it
Of the league.
So I think we stand a better chance there. But yeah,
because we can pull out performances.
Yes.
When we're asked, sorry. When we're asked, we can pull out performances, and we've shown it time and time again. We've kind of come over those like curses and burdens that's been hanging over our head. What's it called? The cities, even the Brighton.
Yeah.
We've done quite a bit of that. So I feel like this season we can get the job done in the Champions League. It will be very hard. Don't get it twisted, but there's some big games coming up for us, man.
What a strike! That just seeing that goal from Gabby Jesus again.
Oh, Rice assist.
Declan Rice with the assist. And then he just slows it down and quickly steps in, and you just think that he's in between two defenders, and he uses the two defenders
as a gap.
And the keeper's got no chance of saving that, and that sums up the performance.
But then, Denz, don't you think it's important being top, like Nick was saying? Because if you look at City and the teams that go deep, they finish top and they get like Schalke. Do you know what I mean? In the next round. Or
but that don't happen to Arsenal.
Yeah, because you're coming second though, and that's the thing.
But you're doing what a lot of Arsenal fans do, and you're talking from like trauma.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, no, the last time we won the group, it was like Bayern came second in their group, and then we bumped into them again. I think it's Barca. The last time we came first in the group, Barcelona came second in their group.
Who's the possible outcomes that we can get in the group? How does it actually work? Is it the next group along?
Do you know how it works, Lex?
I don't know how it works.
Like how we can...
I don't know how they do this.
Who we draw next?
Fixtures, I think.
So it won't be this group because that's got an English team in it.
Yeah.
So let's say it could be, if we were to come top, you mean?
Yeah.
So you've got Napoli, Inter, Lazio, won't be that group, Porto.
That's much nicer.
Do you know what I mean?
By saying that, we said Porto, we lost to bloody Sporting last year.
We got knocked out by Sporting in the Europa, so you never know. You really don't know.
There's that header.
And then you've got Inter. Inter won it last year. Not won it. Inter got to the final last year. Yeah. Napoli's got Osimhen. It's really not easy. But that's why
the Champions League.
That's the Champions League.
But if you look at the Europa League last year, think about it this way, yeah.
Talent.
Think about it. Arsenal, Arteta always like played never the full first team. Yeah. Even against Sporting, we went out, but we never had a full squad.
He's clearly taking this a hell of a lot more seriously.
100%. And that's what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see fringe players, even though people have been asking for a rotation.
But it is as well. We have Sheffield on Saturday. Do you mean? So I think they've got 1 point. They've got 1 point this season. So he's thinking ahead. We should smash these. That's a game. We're away, but we're not.
Doesn't matter.
We should smash them. So do you mean so we've got Trossard.
you lot got I think Tottenham.
They only scraped past.
So did Tottenham.
Yeah, so did Tottenham. Yeah, there you go.
They got a red card for Suma that game.
But there you go, yeah, for diving, innit? So yeah, I mean, we should smash that. But yeah, I'll be on DR Sports for that one as well, and then obviously on DR Sports on Saturday for the boxing. But listen, man, it's been emotional. Lex, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, Den.
Appreciate it, Nick.
Thank you. You, man, shaking hands and all that.
Yep.
Listen, it's been emotional. We both somehow got wins. I don't know how you man got your win. We were sourcing. Don't know how you man got your win, but we both got wins, both in very different positions. But that's all for now, man. Like the video, subscribe, creating a little community here. You know all that good stuff. I'm going to be back tomorrow with the boxing show. And it is what it is, man. We're out.